Welcome back to the continuing adventures of the Turtle Club. It's been so long. So we're going to go around. Everyone say the name of your character. Say your class. And one thing about your character that we've already learned.
Everyone's learned or learned.
Everybody here knows.
Okay.
Aside from people that were absent for, various reasons.
Sure.
I'll go.
Or
do you want to go in
No, it's fine. You go, and then you have to pass it to someone.
Okay.
How's that?
My name is Allison. I'm a bard. Did you want race too? No. Okay. And something everybody knows now is that I was kidnapped.
Do we know that though?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Okay.
I told last time when I was here, like when I came back, I told you.
Yes, we do. Oh, that's right.
All right. And Megan, since you didn't remember it.
Okay. I'm Nala. I'm a rogue. And something we all know is
You tell them about your back.
I have wings.
Who's next, Meg?
What is my name? I am Num Num. I am a barbarian. No. Yeah. Yes.
This is it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What else are we supposed to?
Something we know about you.
And your rogue.
I'm the shortest one in the group.
We already said barbarian.
Oh,
Yes, he is.
I am 3'3".
Pass it to somebody.
Yep.
Polypoo. Sorry. You won.
Who?
Like
I think I can get by with it now after 5 years.
I wasn't even allowed to call him Polly after having known him for that
Polly
long.
wasn't
So
cracker.
I'm still not technically.
you're working on
Polio.
You're his wife.
I am aware. He told me it was a deal breaker when we got together. Anyway,
Yeah.
Apparently it's not now.
10 years later, he's changing the rules. But
Yeah.
Well, you're married now.
Right.
Took 10 years.
Anyways,
though.
what's your character's name, sir?
rest issues run deep.
Calise or Cal Merrick. I am a ranger, and everybody knows I'm related to royalty.
This is true. Who's next, Paul?
Oh,
Okay, I'm Cal Windsword. I'm a paladin, and I've known Cal since he was a child. Young.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, your sisters or CZ. So
Yes.
Me. My name is Thea Nilio. I am a druid, and I was born in a storm.
So that leaves me. I am Nick, and I am an artificer, and I tend to steal things.
Klepto. I certainly have a history of it. All right. And I am the dungeon, the game master, technically, for this session. Last time we left our friends, they had just started on a journey to go to the springs to collect ingredients for potions for the local doctor. At the last that we left them, who was on watch? Who was on watch?
Kel took the first watch.
Kel. Okay. Hell or Cal?
Kel. K.
Cal.
Cal.
Hell.
Goodness gracious.
But that was him. So I was.
yes, Tony. Mike is on surround sound. Everybody, raise your voices a little.
I have Hell takes first watch.
I have Cal.
Wait a little bit and see. Yeah.
Oh,
I actually had Kel.
So
It could go either way.
So it's both of you at the same time.
We're one person now.
I just remember we rolled on it.
So you could just.
We were going to.
One of the
things-
L's.
things happened, so.
One of the L endings.
But then they fell asleep, so who wants to take responsibility for falling asleep first?
Yeah, not me.
No. If I'm falling asleep, I will take watch.
No, he raised his hand first.
You know what? Okay, we'll go back. We're just gonna say whichever one of you is taking watch. Tell me now.
Cal.
He was a little
Got it.
faster, so
Yeah.
and then roll for Constitution.
Okay. All right. Big money, and stop. 16.
You managed
Actually,
to.
Constitution is a +1 to 17.
Okay, so you're definitely awake. Now, give me another roll for perception.
My bad.
Hello? What is my perception?
It's alphabetical, so find your P's.
Oh, double zeros.
No, my bad. That's my fault.
That's a 13.
Okay, so you are up for a while. The forest altogether seems pretty calm. The campfire that you all had lit has gone down quite a bit since this night started. What do you choose to do? Everyone's asleep around you.
Everyone's asleep around me. Right now, I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of leaning up against a tree, hanging out, kind of listening, trying to hear, because it's dark.
Are you doing anything with your hands while you're
I have
waiting?
dark vision.
Sorry. I was thinking like braiding leather or
Wait, I missed it. Is this the next
something.
morning?
No.
The first
this
thing
is
that came
still-
to my
This is
mind.
still the night.
First thing that came to my mind was whittling a stick.
Okay.
Sure. No, like a stick.
Yeah, into a steak.
Oh, I was thinking a spoon.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, he's whittling a steak.
You can whittle whatever you want. It's whittling, but
Mm-hmm.
give me a performance roll.
Your wife makes
Haven't had performance anxiety in a while.
3 and a half.
That's a 9.
So it's oddly spoon shaped
Oh God.
by the end of your shift. But it's not as smooth or quite the right shape. By the time you end, there's like a weird kind of half turn in it.
It's ergonomic.
It's semi-functional. All right, and the end of your shift, you don't see anything. Again, the forest is still that same, just calm. Who are you going to wake up for the second shift?
Most definitely Hill.
Of course, he wakes me up.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So
I
need
he
this
fell
over.
asleep.
I know.
And then
We're,
okay.
we're coming back to that.
Oh.
I got you.
Where am? Apparently, I was face down in the dirt the whole time. That's fine.
Yeah, good place for it.
Is this?
No.
She's
One short one
standing.
Oh, okay. I was trying to change it so we're.
Okay, so now
I need a Constitution roll for you because y'all have been traveling all day,
17.
and yet as soon as he wakes you up, it's like you are alert. So, what will you do during your shift while you're?
I'm gonna sharpen my short swords.
Very nice. Okay. And give me a Constitution save.
Oh God, what is this one?
The D20.
29 on Constitution. 5. Under Constitution.
You got lower than 10.
I got a 10.
I-
My Constitution was 5. I think my was an 8.
Yeah,
I got a 10.
Do we
Okay.
have anything?
So while Thea and Nom Nom sleep on, all the rest of you wake up at the string that they keep hearing from sharpening your sword.
Yeah, I'm a bitch. Sorry. So I slept through that.
No, these two
They
slept through that.
Sorry, you can yell.
We will.
Well, sorry, he's not here. She slept through that. She's very sound sleeper.
Well, no, meditating. I don't sleep, actually.
That's true. You're not.
Meditating very deeply, apparently.
Yes. Didn't disturb you. You're used to other sounds.
Yep.
Okay.
So even
So-
with 1 to 10, I woke up.
Everybody woke up to that.
Oh, I guess I didn't need to roll, did I?
So, yeah, you're loud.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I can stop.
Oh, we'll post sleeper in here.
Do you need something to help you, like, stop?
Well, I just thought it would be useful and be prepared for our next battle while I had to stay awake to keep watch.
I need to do something a little more useful, less loud.
I'll stop. I'll just polish my sword.
From that pronouncement, Allie, what do you do?
I'm not gonna go back to sleep unless it's my turn to watch.
Nope. She's barely into her shift. Okay. So Allie rolls over on her mat and goes back to sleep. Cal?
You probably hadn't even gotten to sleep.
Yeah, not really.
You barely shut your eyes.
Yeah. So now I'm going to just attempt to continue to sleep.
Okay. What do you do for that action? Like she rolled over essentially, you go back to sleep. What do you do?
I still think I mean, he's going to be standing because obviously character limit, but I'm leaning against a tree. Back against a tree, closing my eyes.
Okay, so giving yourself a little more support. Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Okay. Miss Nix.
I'm laying back down whether I sleep or not. Comes whether it comes.
You're just gonna like shut your eyes and lay down, not necessarily actively trying to just go back to sleep at the moment.
Yeah.
Okay. And Nala?
I'm going to roll over, listen a little bit, and then fall asleep. Let sleep drag me down.
Roll over. Miss Hell, can I get a perception check, please?
Well, see, I feel like because that one hit that one. Two, but do I
Now
get
you
to add
get
them?
total together.
You have a perception modifier.
3.
So it was 5,
No, she has 3 total.
3 total.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
I feel like I should be able to count this 16 because it
She
hit that one hit this one. So like
Should be an 18.
All right. So as you're sitting there, pondering the quandaries of life, while you're trying to be quiet while everyone sleeps, having woke them up before, you still don't hear the sound of crashing through the trees until someone bursts through the like set of trees closest to you all and falls over you. Yeah, knocking the both of you to the ground.
falls over here. And it's Nami.
It's not nom nom nom.
Nom nom.
On the pile. Jeez Louise. I didn't perceive Nami.
And all of you are awoken by the sound of the crashing through the trees and the bodies hitting the ground.
Little things packed dynamite.
Nom nom, what do you say upon having taken your face up out of the dirt?
Oh gosh. I have not.
Well, we can go with oh gosh.
Well, I did fix plant.
And Miss Hell, what do you say to?
Jeez, walk much?
Nope. I try flying.
Am I hearing? Oh. Well, hello. Long time no see.
Good for us to finally.
You want me to read
greet
this?
you.
Or
You can read it when you're ready, or when
I'll
you guys
just get
start
it
to
out of
talk
the way.
to you. I mean, you don't know that
You're gonna give
everybody's
us-
awake at the moment.
Yeah, you're gonna give us your life story that happened in the last week after we say hello.
so I'll go wake everybody up. Make sure everybody's awake.
Got it. So
Hell, start sharpening your sword again.
hey, hooligans, get up! Gandalf's here.
Are we trying to attract everyone in the 20-mile radius?
Right.
Yes.
Uh-huh. And Cal's gonna fight them all by himself.
Good for me.
Sounds like fine to me.
You all grudgingly get up. You're irritated from having been disturbed twice. This the yell actually makes it through your trance and actually visibly shakes you out of it. And how do you all decide you're going to get together?
I stand towards the back, kind of. Just watching to see what everyone does.
Oh, I'm gonna get up off the ground where Nom Nom knocks me down.
Okay, you're going to use him to help yourself up?
Yeah,
Makes
I'll
sense.
pull him down as I go up.
Like it.
Never mind, he's
Love it.
playing different cover.
Yep. Puts all of it weight.
I'm doing this.
She's not much more.
I'm still tired. And you gotta head
9
to
inches
me
on you. I'm 4 feet.
You almost got me. Anyway, next one.
I already told you.
All right, sorry, Nala.
Waking up,
Wait.
standing up to listen.
Everybody's just standing on top of their bedrolls.
No, I'm
That's what
sitting
I'm
on
getting
mine.
out of this.
I'm sitting on my bed.
No, you're just sitting.
Nobody's running over to Nom Nom like, holy shit, you're here.
Nobody cares.
I mean,
Because you woke them up.
yeah,
You ran into me.
I think we're all stunned.
Mm-hmm.
We are stunned.
Tired.
Too stunned to speak.
I would like to be like, Nom Nom, you didn't do a great job of finding me.
That's true. I did go off to find.
Did we tell her that?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Because I was like, where is he? And they're
That's
like,
right.
he went off to find you. And I was like, obviously he did great at that since he is now lost and I am back at the team.
You should be like, I found her, everyone.
I thought that. Knocks you over and just goes, found hey!
He couldn't see her from when they first fell, so
Yeah.
so that's all.
Now you're noticing her. She just go cooch.
Sorry, I was getting a call.
If it's important, you can always take
No, it's Gregory.
it. Okay.
Snapchat.
Okay. So they're all up-ish or in the motion of getting up.
And I just kind of walked away a little bit. Not much, just
I shake my leg, was that it?
Away.
No, just one.
kind of feeling a little
Tired.
Okay. Okay.
Right, so I went out to look for Allie. I set off in the direction opposite of the town we were in before. Eventually, I came to a village. Tired from a couple days' journey, I decided to stay and rest. The innkeeper had twin daughters who both took a liking to me. Wow. While both were very nice, I became enraptured by the eldest, Lorna. I considered a relationship carefully, but in the end, we both decided to see other people.
Wait. You almost left us for I can't even with you right now.
Forgot all about you. He was like,
Like, we thought you were like
the noble
possibly
hero.
dead or injured or lost, and you were just getting a girlfriend and then leaving a girlfriend.
You know, with a heavy heart, I decided that I could not stay. The whole village came out of their homes to say goodbye. After that, I traveled for another 3 days before I came up. Before I traveled for another 3 days before I came upon a temple. The acolytes were very interesting and devoted to their god. They made it pretty clear that they wanted me, but I told them that I couldn't stay. We broke bread that night, and I left at first light. Hey, that runs. What that is?
Did I say
Went from a girlfriend to boyfriend.
I didn't say anything.
Acolyte is gender neutral. Thank you.
Okay, to
What
lovers
was
in
that?
the night.
Was that a temple?
Yeah.
It was after this experience that I considered that the girl may have already returned.
Me? The girl?
Yeah, he couldn't remember your name.
He wanted to find me, but can't remember.
The girl.
The girl.
Making up my mind, I decided to come back I figured worst came to worst, I could always take another path and try again. And I'm back, and I see that she is back.
Yeah, I got back on my own. Thanks. to
Where have
that.
you been?
Should have been here when I explained it to everybody.
See, there's a video on the internet.
I know. I'm talking
Directed
in
for the
game,
real
not.
world.
Yeah, I say I know where she's at in the real world.
The Looney Tunes. That's where I'm at in their whole. What happened was I got kidnapped by the son of the shithead who threw me in jail, the ambassador of the what town is that?
Keziah.
Gazina. And they had one of the like magical stones that they kept putting on me that like kept making me forget, so I was like gone for a few days. But I got out because the God helped me in my brain realize that I'm like got the powers now.
Isn't she the one
Not
that
a
got captured
great
the last
concept.
time?
What?
Because didn't we have to go out, try to sneak in and get your stuff from?
That's when she
Yeah,
was
that
in jail.
was like early on in
Yeah.
jail. Yeah,
She was in jail.
the person who threw me in jail was the ambassador because I did not like his advances. He was a shithead. His son was a princess shithead. Anyways, long story short, nom nom. I'm not from this world. I came here through a portal because I was destined to help this world.
She came from like the future. No, an
No.
alternate.
I came from an
alternate
alternate universe.
Rome.
Did you hear that, Nom Nom?
I thought you said an alternate Rome.
Rome.
An alternate Rome.
The Holy Roman Empire. She said Rome.
No, she came from.
She said realm.
I mean, she did like very briefly mention how she arrived in the video that people should go check out.
Yeah, I went to a portal.
A portal.
A portal. A door, like a door portal. No, I didn't walk through a door. I fell for like trees.
She went underneath what she thought was just a tree while she was at her local Renaissance fair. But it just so happened to have been a natural vortex, and it did things. So
I feel like this is some
No, it was a
Nightmare
tree.
Before Christmas stuff.
Alice,
Just a
it's
door.
not like it's not like a opening in the tree. It was like the tree was bent over because of the vortex. It's one of the things they naturally do, as Kara and I can attest because we've been to one of those.
Yeah.
So I was taller than Rachel for a little
was
bit.
trying to
It
run
was
away from
interesting.
my ex.
There's photographs.
Oh,
proof.
I do have a question. Watching the video reminded me. I had a battle axe. Do I still have that, or did I leave? Okay, so I need to hide that on my stuff.
What about?
This is heavy.
Following Nom Nom's tail and having a chance for all of you to catch up, you all decide to go back to sleep, as it's still pretty deep in the night, not yet morning. And you have a full day of traveling to do the next day. Who has next watch?
Oh. Do I get to pick somebody?
Is she still on watch? You barely started.
You want to turn?
No, it took a while to explain story, and then
It
for
was like immediately after I stopped sharpening my swords that like Nom Nom came about.
right.
Oh,
And then of course Allie, had to tell her part too. Nom Nom, so that all took time. Probably at least an hour.
Would anybody like to volunteer? Or do you want me just to appoint somebody with me after you guys?
I mean, one
I'll do
person
it.
for sure doesn't have to sleep, but if she wants to take it. That's cool.
Okay, I was gonna say.
All right, so Miss Nala is on duty. I need a Constitution check first.
seven.
bird lady.
The bird lady.
What was that?
7.
Didn't take long
No,
for
no,
your
no,
eyes
no.
to drift shut.
Sorry, everyone. It had to happen to someone. I volunteer.
It did, and now I need a.
would that be? That'd be
dexterity save from all of you.
is that still on our
Because-
20?
Yes, it's still on the 20. Remember, everything but damage occurs with your 20.
18. Wait,
Hold,
dexterity.
hold on. Hold your numbers, please, for a minute.
Does dexterity have a thing? Nope.
We'll just kind of
Under
Wait.
saving throws, yes.
that still works. Let us know. Okay. All right, but hopefully that will help. Bye. What do you think? He's got some sugar. Okay, I'll get sugar. But he said he was.
But did he take his sugar?
Has he,
Probably not.
has he eaten?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that was the
Yeah,
first
Cassie
thing
ate
she
with him
asked
this
him.
morning.
Okay.
But he had lunch.
He had lunch.
What
he
are we
said.
had lunch and
We're
stuff, but
rolling for
he
what?
said he was
We're
doing better the
Dexterity.
second time he got up.
dexterity saving.
Yeah.
So what time's that in your scene?
You're usually on like the top left. And then saving throws box.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we ready to roll him now?
Or, wait,
Yes.
have we
If you-
not rolled?
If you have already rolled, you can just leave it where you left where you had it. Don't say them out loud yet.
You hadn't rolled yet.
Oh, I gotta roll.
Yes. Everyone has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Let's roll this one.
Now, let me just get this little part out of the way first.
What do we get?
Where Nom Nom kind of like broke through the trees and was not necessarily like being quiet or cautious, but he at the very least left trees and shrubbery like intact. The next person who stumbles into your clearing is not even vaguely worried about making noise. He is full on stumble running through everything. He's covered in detritus and his face is pretty dirty, and his clothes are very messed up from having gone through so many places where like they would get caught and torn.
Who is this person?
You're asleep,
Oh,
so you
you?
don't know yet.
No, I
Oh.
Well, you were describing him.
I know. And he stumbles up or stumbles through the tree area and then kind of rewrites himself and then keeps running. Doesn't even stop to talk to anybody, but I want all of you to tell me who got less than 10.
Do we add anything to this?
Your
Your saving
Dexterity
throw.
saving throw.
I got a 10.
Okay, you're fine.
I got a.
Uh-huh.
You can just keep your hands up if you've got less than 10.
10.
You said he just keeps on going?
Yes.
So we're adding.
Why am I like?
so we're-
Maybe I didn't need for it.
Oh.
You're adding your saving throw.
Dexterity.
Oh. That's even worse.
Was it plus or minus?
It was that and the zine tea.
Just two.
So you get to add 2
Yeah.
to your roll.
Oh, I got a package.
It's better than
My
minus
solo?
2 to your roll.
Yeah, to my solo.
Oh, he rolled a nat 1.
Oh. Okay.
Do you have a
So-
name? Dexterity fail?
No.
Oh.
He has 2.
What did you get?
I got 6.
So you kind of startle awake like everybody else does, but you don't actually manage to get to your feet. You kind of like half stumble out. Mostly gracefully catch yourself. So you're doing okay. You're working your way on getting situated, positioned. The rest of you, Rashir and Thea, you all manage to get to your feet and have a weapon drawn as your reaction to the guy running through. Now, Nom Nom, you made it to your feet for a second, but you
Left.
tripped on your bedroll and face planted. As you all have kind of stopped and watched as this guy's disappearing through the tree line again on the other side of your clearing, he basically like hopped around you all to get out. Didn't stop to talk, didn't mess with any of you, just kept running. An arrow shoots straight through the group and slams into a tree. Actually, slams into a tree that Cal was leaned up against. Yep.
Whoa.
And as you all turn in the direction that the arrow was shot from, 4 kind of rough-looking puggeries come out
Did you say thuggeries?
I did.
Okay. Actually, that was a question of my hearing, not your speaking.
Okay. Magical behavior.
How do you spell thuggeries?
Just put thug.
Thug.
I was just being stupid.
So it's on me for a minute. So 4 thugs come through the trees.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever used through more in my life. Come through.
Season.
I don't have a jacket or.
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
one over there.
2 more.
I'll put mine back, my hoodie back on, so I'm not still on my shirt.
It's turning towards him.
And
Towards him behind
Tess,
her.
can you put them on the other side of the fire from you all?
You know.
Does it matter who?
No, it doesn't matter at all.
Yeah.
Uh,
How grouped are they?
not
Yeah,
not
nice.
all together.
Uh-oh.
It's a lion man.
This is like a lion. It's like a Narnian.
You gonna put those down, please? Are you okay?
I just turned that on, so it's face towards you.
No, I know.
Doesn't look like it's on.
That midnight
It
help.
is.
The light on the bottom.
okay.
The screen just goes to sleep.
Yeah, there it goes.
But you'll have.
Thank you.
That may not help. Depends on how bad they get.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. Worse than the worst, we'll like pile of blankets on you. We'll make it worse.
We'll stand in the shower for a little while.
No. Shower won't help.
So the thugs break through the trees and are immediately stopped by seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 people standing and at the ready with a weapon drawn in their path. 2 of them have bows aimed and ready to fire. One of them just has a pretty big ass sword. Yes, that is a technical term.
And us? They're ready to fight us?
They are just at the ready to come at
Say,
you.
what did
possibly.
we do to you?
What do you do?
Who
He
are you?
went that way.
He went that way. That's a good one. Don't know if you're chasing somebody, but went that way.
Of course, we're chasing someone. What'd you do with him?
We did nothing. He ran through the trees over there.
What'd
Right
you
through
do
there.
to him?
Over there.
There.
That man is a thief.
Okay, well, like we said, he went that way.
Yeah, he didn't even stop to say hello. He broke through the trees and then broke through the trees.
From the way he looked at me, he looked like he was robbed.
Search the things. Probably hiding him somewhere.
I think you cannot.
I'm gonna go ahead and say.
No.
A big old guy in our things. Let's use your
Pouches
brain.
exist.
What?
The pouches.
Pouches.
They
pouches.
exist.
And we don't hide humans in pouches. That seems like weird captivity shit. Sounds like we're about to
We
fight.
did-
Do you really want to do this?
There's
Think you're big enough,
against
Missy?
us.
I think you need to
Stand
put
down,
yourself
sir.
down a little bit.
Go chase your thief
right now.
and
And
won't
leave
be
us
any
alone.
problems.
Somebody woke me up in the middle of the night. I did not want to deal with you shitheads, so sit down and shut the fuck up.
While the main person who's been talking to you all has a very stern face and is not affected, like not amused at all, the other 3 that are with him all went. Just kind of scared.
I am. I don't have sleep. I'm scared.
Continue chasing your thief. We told you which direction he went. There won't be any problems.
Roll for persuasion.
Right. Without anything else. Like without even adding.
Yeah, without even adding.
If we find out you're hiding him,
I
We'll
think
come back
you
for
need
you.
to either move on or shut up.
Or use your eyes and look around. We're
It's
not
obvious-
hiding him.
It's obviously not.
Calm down.
Anything there.
persuaded
I
him
just
to leave.
persuaded them. Shut your mouths.
both of you roll for persuasion.
You're
Oh, intimidation.
both just full.
Intimidation.
5. What is that?
That's 20.
Nat 20.
She said 5.
Yeah.
Yep.
Do you have
It's-
intimidation?
She's not intimidating,
She's
but
gonna-
apparently Nala is.
And it's average
Or
between the
not
2.
Nala, Nyx is. She got 20. So.
Intimidation is +2. So she has 7. So
What's
27.
your intimidation bonus? My intimidation. Yeah, we need as many points as we can get to up the average.
So it's like a 15.
It's like charisma.
by average.
Right. And this guy was unimpressed by
Okay.
someone's innate ability.
What is that one? Investigation.
Investigation.
Yeah,
Intimidation. There you go, 2.
Oh, there you go.
So I got 22. So 29.
29.
14 and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Her 20, your 5, your
Listen
2,
here,
your 2,
princess.
29.
We find out you got him, we'll come back.
Call me princess again and see what happens.
Princess.
Calm down.
Can I
Nyx.
please throw mud at him?
No, Nyx.
Mud?
So
You
We're
sure?
gonna get
Everybody-
mud.
Can I get a dexterity throw?
Dexterity. 18, 19, 20, 21.
You hit him full on in the face, and an entire like glob of it falls down his armor. And
No,
he's
you
the only
wouldn't-
one that has semi-decent armor of all 4 of them.
You want to keep going? Or do you want to move on like you said you would? Glad.
I know, I had him convinced to move on.
Somebody shut Nyx up.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You 2, keep going on, and you go get the rest of the men. I think we've got someone that needs to spend a night in our humble abode.
Abode. Oh, it sounds like a great little.
Alright.
Next.
Matthew McConaughey, let's.
coming.
It's enough of this. You. I know I'm not one that really can give you orders, but stop talking.
Stop
You're not helping.
manners.
Yeah,
Please
right now
stop
you haven't
talking.
had any.
Please stop.
Neither
talking.
do they with them in their freaking stomping feet, going after someone who's bloody as fuck.
Do we need to move your mouth?
No,
If you
because she
piece
won't
of
help
metal,
him
almost
fight.
nail it on there.
Thing that made her mouthless again?
You mean the Khabiti that
What's it? Or is there a spell?
theoretically do a lot of bad things?
Yeah,
That's
let's
important.
not do that.
So,
What?
2 of them, you said,
Left.
are
They've gone
moving on.
through your group without. They're kind of giving you all mean mugs, the best mean mug they can attain.
Yeah,
When they've already been
Going
cowed by one
backwards.
person.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. I'm moving them over here like they've gone away.
Oh, that's
And then
sounds
one of them
supportive.
didn't he?
The other
go-
one went back the opposite direction to go and get
He's
the
gone.
rest of
So we just have this guy.
people.
Alright.
Yeah, no, but he went to go get more people because she can't shut her mouth.
Right.
Alright.
So what I think we should do, we're gonna huddle. Verse away from this guy for a minute, okay?
Somebody needs to be watching him.
Okay.
How long?
I will keep him in my eyesight, in my
One
circle.
person's back is to us so they can hear us, but they can look at him. Okay, what we're gonna do is somebody that's stealthy, whoever's the stealthiest of us, is gonna go and stop this guy from bringing more people back.
Well,
And then we're gonna incapacitate him, and then they'll just think that they got lost looking for them.
So the
So
two we've
this
already learned that
whole
have
thing-
stealth is
the whole thing is about to devolve into a fight anyway.
I have
Right,
plus
I'm
2
trying to
stealth.
stop it before there are more people.
Ah.
Then the other thing, once we get these two incapacitated, we could go incapacitate them and then just hide their bodies, like while they're knocked out. I'm not saying like kill them, knock them out real good, hide them,
Knock him out real.
tie them up, hide them, and then their friends won't know where they are. I think they just got lost chasing the other guy.
Okay.
That's okay.
Wait, did you say we're gonna tie him to a tree and
You're-
just leave him there?
We're gonna
Or are we gonna?
tie them up and hide them.
Okay. Not like
You're in the middle of the discussion as all of the friends show up.
right.
You guys can't look fast enough. Your friends are there.
Can you please place those?
Oh,
I took care of one. You're welcome. I was like, I got one. We're good.
I don't even know where it is.
She knifed that fucker out.
randomly place them.
Yep. Right behind the guy.
It was
It
Nick.
was over with, and they were leaving.
This is great.
Yeah, it is.
Did we find it?
Something.
There's another one now? Well, I can't see it.
We'll have to find it in a little bit. Maybe on first.
All right.
Anyway,
Let's see.
we are
I don't know
the
where-
town guard
Would you?
Oh, I actually did.
of Talare,
It's more tea.
and you,
Yeah.
ma'am,
Yeah.
have not shown the respect deserving of the lawful officials
Yeah,
of our town
sure.
who are trying very desperately to find someone that's stolen from us.
Wait, what?
Wait.
town?
Talare.
Then why
How do you
didn't
spell
you
that?
Announce yourself.
We
like
don't
you
have
should.
to announce ourselves
Nick,
to you.
Nick,
Nick, please
Nick.
stop.
Put their hand over Nix's mouth now.
Oh, we'll help you.
No.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Then.
No,
Just
no,
shut-
no.
No.
This needs to de-escalate.
She threw mud at me.
She threw mud.
Oh,
It's
wow.
literally still on my face.
Wow.
I understand, and I apologize for that having happened. Somebody doesn't have manners. We all have bags. If you're willing, we will not want you to take anything. You're guards. You're not supposed to take, right? You're here to inspect, find somebody, right? That's what you're after. What you told us.
Mhm.
If we all lay our bags out, you can check them. They're not. We do have a bag of holding you can look at too, but because the person's not in it, so you can look. It's fine. We all lay our stuff out. You check. When that's done, this one still keeps her mouth shut, and you guys can move on and go after the guy. We told you what direction he's going.
The other two guards you just mentioned come back through, holding the guy. We're gonna make this one him.
Holding the
Between
guy they were
them.
chasing.
I won't
Yes.
drop it this time. Ooh,
Even better.
this is pretty.
They found
I'm
him.
going to. I'm going to even
It's
just
like
say
a ball
even
of
better.
blue glitter.
They've even shown up with him, which is proof he's not even in our bag of holding. We
And
don't
as-
have them.
Yeah, it's a liquid core. As you all turn to look at the the guy that had run through initially, you hadn't gotten a really good look at him, but as they bring him back, you can actually see his face in the firelight, and he's a young man, probably between the ages of 16 to 17,
Just a kid.
maybe a little bit on the waifish side, very thin. And he's got his hands tied behind his back, and he's been gagged.
And exactly what is he have that child supposed to have done to you
That
in your
was-
town?
That was going to be my question. Let me ask a little less
Nix.
antagonizing. What did they steal? Not that it's our business, but I am just curious. I see him tied, gagged. Curiosity.
It's not a secret. He stole the town jewel.
What's the town jewel?
Now that's a little personal.
That's a little personal. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
if somebody stealing the jewels.
Essentially, yes, our mares.
Literal family.
It was castrated. Not saying this in game. Okay.
Out of character.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, was a llama art?
Yeah.
Oh, it's
That's
supposed
what
to be
we
like
did,
this,
like,
but
the
I'm
other-
doing like this, like a focus.
I like the
game.
llama.
Yeah,
But
that's the signal we use in our other one to say out of character.
I like it.
I like that. I do like that.
This, not this.
So that means
Yours.
don't forget. If you're gonna say something out of character, you better be llama.
Yep. Otherwise, it counts.
Or
The
it
DM hears
counts.
all.
What?
If you're trying to
If
say
you're
something
speaking
not
out
in
of
character,
make this gesture,
make
and
a
then everyone
gesture.
knows.
Maybe either foxy or llama.
Yeah.
But if you
What's a
forget,
fox? Not in game.
Fox.
but
long
if you
nose.
forget,
Llama.
Llama,
do it.
shorter nose.
The
if you
DM is
forget to
listening.
do it, whatever you say counts
in the
as your
game.
character said it.
Like
Oh
when
my
Cal
goodness.
decided to knock on the guard's head.
Uh-huh.
Maybe. Other
Kind of
D&D
what
games are
started
like they
this
do
whole
do
mess.
it like this, so they know we're just having like a side
Mhm.
conversation.
I've just gone with it.
So I did that when we
Right.
were having a side conversation. So now we're adopting.
So
Okay.
number
roll.
one that I haven't even I don't remember. You may have said it and I don't remember. Forgive me. There's a lot of shenanigans shortly. What was your name?
Captain Rogers.
Rogers. Okay, thank you.
And that's who she hit. And then
Shiny
with
pants.
mud.
That's why it's the first thing that came to my head anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
America's ass.
Mary's ass.
Some laughter out of character.
Mr.
all the time. Captain Rogers. He lost.
No, I didn't lose.
Sorry, off something. Looked like you got something to say.
No, no, it's okay. Captain, Mr. Rogers,
Captain will do.
Mr. Brush.
Captain.
now that you I can stop making sense. Now that you have your person and we know that you know, but we were not involved. You caught him that way. the direction. We even told you, may we get back to our evening and let you guys take your person and move along. They're not involved with us in any manner. So, and you know that because you had him back there. We were here. He passed by. You caught him over here. Not involved.
As soon as I get an apology,
Please do.
We'll never
Next.
get out of here.
Next.
sincere.
Sincerely, please.
Next.
I'm not sorry that he decided to wake us
Oh
up.
my
God! She's making this worse for
So-
us.
Two of the guards were behind him that are of the bigger, burlier variety. Do come to take your hands and put them behind your back as they're arresting you.
Now you're getting arrested.
Now you've done it.
Captain Rogers, can I ask how long you're gonna detain her for? Like a night, a week? What?
For life.
It depends on whether or not she annoys me more before the sun's up.
Oh, that's
Forever.
Gagging her?
That's a good plan.
Yeah.
We've used our only clean gag unless you'd like me to remove it from the boy.
Yes.
Let me.
No.
Yeah, that'd be fine. Go ahead. Either that or I was gonna. Who has?
Oh,
It was
I
a joke. I have no intentions of helping her in any way.
Wait, can I gag her? For you.
She's in custody. I can't allow you to touch the prisoner.
Okay, can I provide you a gag for her?
Right?
He said he wasn't gonna.
He's not gonna gag her.
We're not assisting her.
He'd rather not assist me.
Next.
He's not going to
Okay.
assist me at this point because I already done pissed him off as much as he's already done pissed me off.
In game, can we vote to Nick's
Yeah,
off
I'm-
island?
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
Because she can't shut her mouth. Like, why can't we vote her off?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I called for a vote.
We were just discussing. I get the impression she's probably best informed not to cooperate. So
She's
we're
been
fine.
informed to be a bad child.
We're fine. No
Yeah.
chance of her cooperating.
All right, so that's what I'm
So-
saying.
Yeah,
Get rid of her.
Dungeon Mommy
Sorry.
said
You're
no.
fine.
Dungeon Mommy said no. So
She's still part of the group.
I don't want to.
I hope later you remember that I'm sticking up for you.
There's more going on.
We
don't
That was
care.
not-
You're freaking everything up.
Okay.
Hence why I wanted to vote you off the.
Can we move
freaking
on,
island.
please?
Mhm.
Thank you.
Right. We'll take her back to our town. You're welcome to follow us and find accommodation for the evening if you would like.
Where is your town?
You may follow us if you'd like.
How far, if I may? We're going to follow you, but I'm just curious how far.
Half a mile in that direction.
Thank
And a
you.
nice steady
Thank you.
half jog.
Team, Turtley, team. Don't we have a task we're supposed to be doing? So like maybe we break up and part of us go with Nyx.
I say we leave Nick to fend for herself.
Okay, I mean that's a vote, but that's not what I'm recommending.
I
She ran her mouth. Leave her alone.
I struggle to split the party.
Fine, we won't split the party, but I'm real mad at Nyx right now.
Oh, I think that feeling is relatively mutual. But
Did we collect anything while we were sitting here doing stuff, or no? And then we were supposed to do it tomorrow? Because aren't we supposed to be collecting? Aren't we supposed to be collecting stuff for the doctor?
If you see any herbs, Thea, I believe, is the most well versed in nature based things. So she's looking for various potion type ingredients. Nyx also has some background in that as well, so she would have also been looking. And then also you're going to the springs, which is still more than 3-ish, 4-ish days away.
Okay.
we're gonna have to detour a little bit for that.
Okay, Captain Rogers, is the spring we're going to past your town?
No, the springs are long ass way.
I feel like we're doubling.
We're going like
No,
this,
yeah,
over
backwards.
here,
I
and
feel,
this is
yeah,
it.
I feel like we're kind of angling off.
As your narrator DM person, Thea has the list of directions that Les gave you for how to get to the springs.
Got it.
So
Well,
Okay. Well,
At
I
this
guess we're
moment-
gonna have to take a detour
that-
to whatever town I keep.
I'll say I feel like we are going to have to.
Is that the name of the town we're going to?
We'll have to accompany Mr. Rogers to his neighborhood captain. Sorry, Captain Rogers.
just call me Captain. That
Forgive
keeps
me.
it easier.
Forgive me, Captain.
You're in a collar. We're going to Captain Rogers' neighborhood.
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Rogers' neighborhood.
All right, let's follow Captain Rogers and his band of merry men.
Mary. Him?
It was just a generalized statement. I say a lot of things. You'll get used to it. I'm a little weird.
I hope that this night ends with all of us parting ways.
Well, we
They-
had,
Or
we
we
had,
could have
All of
filed
us
back.
excluding
me.
Sorry.
we had hoped so 20 minutes ago, but for some reason,
Someone
one
that won't
member
shut
of
her
our
mouth.
party can't seem to learn to keep her mouth shut.
All right. Anyways, can we just
Let's
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 stop
take it.
holding you up and let's get back to town.
They all turn and start walking back in the direction that they came from. The boy, by the way, is unconscious.
What? How did he
How
get
did he get
unconscious?
unconscious?
He was already unconscious. I forgot to state it, so I'm just stating it now. I apologize to all of you.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the
They were
hell?
holding him up enough you all could still see his face.
I might have had a moment if I watched them just.
Are we supposed to be concerned about this kid, or is he just like a sidebar that we?
Let's get not concerned about people we don't know.
Sounds good to me.
Sorry to be a bitch, but like,
I am
Yeah,
curious. I am
Nick's
curious
is
if this is actually Jules or if there's a pair of
Giving them a way to
We'll
talk.
find out.
I did think we were going to go.
All right, we can't use this like for every single side conversation y'all want to have.
Huh?
Some things have to be in games. So
we did have some in-game side
We've had lots of
conversations.
in-game.
All right. Okay. We'll
it's
stop.
it's continuing the side. Bar's a little too long, is what I'm saying. So
To see, wasn't the wonderful Wizard of
As
Oz?
we're jogging away.
That is a really good way to get this DM to fuck you up.
Oh, I'm
I'm
pretty much
just saying.
But I'm sitting here with my mouth shut.
please roll a performance check.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Forms.
Oh, for her.
See?
Let's see. Yes.
Apparently so.
Nail it.
Because she's a
14.
bard.
Do I have anything else that I add to this?
Where's performance?
10.
The highest what?
Sorry, so 20.
It's 20.
All of you.
No, actually, that should be 24. 24?
Even more to the point. The rest of you, roll your dice Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
God damn it.
no. If my
3.
hand before I wanted to roll it, can I re-roll it?
Nope.
No, it's a no.
If it's less than 15, hand up. The two of you start doing that skip from the movie.
Okay.
Do we know this out of movie? We
Yeah.
know.
It doesn't matter if you knew it or not. You're now skipping along
Well, they like
unintentionally.
They like cross.
You know, arm in arm.
Oh, I wish I didn't have a 20 now. I wish I didn't.
You are being
you
gagged
are-
and
yeah.
dragged away.
Being dragged away. But I was a part of it, so I would have been skipping as the word go.
It's really tempting for one of us to.
It doesn't take as long as you're possibly expecting to reach the city. That's not
Probably a
the
half
city.
mile.
It's just a little village in comparison. Immediately, the guards break away with Nix and the boy and take them to the left to the biggest building in the town, which is serving as like their main, from what you can probably guess, where probably the city council meets and also where the jail is located. To make it easier on the people that pass judgment on such things. So
Are we still within?
the rest of you have just kind of like put yourselves in the middle of the entrance to the town, kind of looking around.
Are we still within earshot of Captain Rogers?
He went with her and the boy.
So no.
So look around for his guards.
There's
And if it was
two
still
guards
earshot,
that
I
stayed
would've
at the
told him
gate.
She should be in an isolated prison cell.
So we need to find somewhere to stay for the night? That's what I'm saying, guys. We need to find
Yeah.
somewhere to stay for the night.
Wait, did they say they were going to decide tonight or tomorrow?
How late is it? Like,
It's about
Was it
4:40 something in the morning.
I was gonna say, is it early now instead of late?
It's very early.
so like, is there even going to be anywhere for us to stay this time tonight?
Surely not. Yes, you can go into the inn.
Find an inn.
Where's the
synopsis
synopsis
in? We'll just go to in. Like, can I roll a perception check to like? Do I
Yes.
see an in somewhere?
Please.
Roll a perception. Hey, that's a 6. So I
That's a
assume
9.
Since I'm tied up, I should have my knife still.
I got a 10.
What? You got a 10?
And you should.
Are you laughing?
Your
at
Okay,
first
so
perception,
average.
It's a 9.
Well, it's
Looking around, there's very obvious signage for the various businesses that this little poor town has to offer. But you do see one that is in the shape of a sheep, and it is called the Bangled Sheep.
The Bengal sheep.
Mm-hmm.
the what?
The Bangled Sheep, says the metal sign hanging above the door. It's another inn similar to ones you've seen in other towns across the country. It is nicer than the Shattered Monk, but is not nearly as nice and or ostentatious, depending on which way you feel about the
Soft rat.
yes, the soft rat. Thank you. Jeez Louise, can't remember my own places.
Oh no, that's a place to sleep
Stay.
and drink.
When you walk in, there is a woman standing behind the counter.
Oh, ma'am.
Greetings.
Might you have some accommodation available for the six of us?
Well, I did. I only really have one room left, and it's on the small side.
Yeah, not number 6. Okay.
But you're welcome to stay up here and sit by the fire at the very least.
Okay. Would you have some beverages available at this time?
Yes, quite. Yes, we have a lovely apple brew, or you can have. I have other ales and wines.
Do you possibly have like a tea, like a?
We just got a batch in of a very interesting variety. Someone calls it zing tea.
Can we just have like six of those, please?
We've had that.
We love you, ma'am. We love you. We don't need alcohol this early in the morning since we will not be sleepy.
Too right, dear.
Aye.
Right.
Please and thank you.
No problem.
Fine.
I'll have those for you in just a moment. Go make yourselves comfortable.
Sit on some chairs. Everyone calmly behave.
She's not with us. So.
Oh, this is start. What are you looking for? Did you drop your cheese? Or your meat? Did you drop? Sounds like a you problem, but you're shackled, so. Well, at least pick the you done.
Oh, now you choose the.
I'm not here.
Eat it.
Oh, put that on her head. Gross.
We should have dropped it again.
Wow. People dropping their meat.
So,
What are you doing?
pick the game first. Thank you. What do you need, Lex? Just to see my thing. You're welcome.
As you all take your places around the fire, you're tired. You pull off your packs and set them down.
I don't see the dice that I dropped.
I don't know. We'll look for it in a little bit. I'm not worried about it. It's a pretty quiet, obviously, because it's very early in the morning. Like, no one's awake aside from that woman that's currently making your tea and softly humming to herself. There's not even like a town drunk hanging out in the bar, so.
Oh, this is a nice town.
You're not here. You don't know.
Yeah.
Aggressively. Gesture that here. Okay, guys. What are we gonna do about Nyx? As much as I would like to just leave.
I almost say we
can't
nix
do
her.
that.
Very fine. Hopefully, we'll be able to get her out in the morning
Mhm.
slash afternoon, maybe depending on how long he wants her to sit, or how more annoying she might be.
I wish I had been able to say that you should put her in her own cell.
Also, I don't want to go ask too soon because I don't want us to be annoying to them. You know?
We don't really want to let her just sit unnecessarily either.
It's really unnecessary if she was misbehaving. She's not
Begging
prepared to.
my pardon. I couldn't help but overhear. Did someone run afoul of our local guards?
Yes,
Yes.
Well, truthfully, your local guards kind of ran afoul on us, but then one of our party members was
Running their mouth.
unable to keep their mouth shut long enough to get them to go away.
See, when you say ran afoul of, what exactly happened?
They ran into where our party was resting, chasing after a young man.
Teenager.
Young man. And basically accused us of having him, even though we told them multiple times that he had run off in that direction. The captain of the guard sent 2 guards in that direction, and they brought the young man back. But yes, unfortunately, one of our friends ran their mouth, and she has now been detained
By Captain Rogers.
by Captain Rogers as well, because she could not run her mouth and she threw mud at his face.
She was not
She
happy with the fact that
she threw mud at
Captain Rogers, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We would think it's funny too if she hadn't got thrown in jail.
You don't understand. He's also misappropriating himself a bit. Captain's not a title, dear. That's his first name.
Oh my god,
That's the mayor's son.
Is
Oh no.
Oh.
not even a
No,
He's not even on guard.
She don't even
he
have.
likes to play guard.
It's ridiculous. Let's beat this shit head up. I said that out of character.
You're about to kill the DM while she's trying to drink. So is there a jail, or are they just sticking them?
No, there is a jail. You said that they had a boy with them?
A young, late teen, mid to late teens. He looked pretty banged up.
I'm gonna have to ask for one from upstairs.
We've been thinking that I drink at night, but I only had a shot last night. Single shot. So I know it ain't that.
Can I do a magic check?
Sure. Give me a performance roll.
Is that what that is?
Uh-huh.
No, it's 2. Never mind.
Now you rolled. You're doing the trick, whatever the trick was.
Perceive magic?
Yeah. Remember that last time we...
perception check.
Not one. Yeah.
Okay, it's 4.
Perception.
4 total or?
Yeah, 4 total.
Would you get a 2?
Yeah.
Describe what you were trying to do.
I don't know. Remember last time, was it at the Soft Monk or Shattered Monk? We perceived magic, or we were somewhere and we listened, or I don't know, looked around to see if anything was amiss.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm trying to say?
Oh, perception.
Perception check.
Okay, can I try?
Yeah, you're welcome to.
16.
You don't notice anything like too out of the ordinary. As I said, appears to be a nicer establishment just by looks as compared to the Shattered Monk. You do maybe notice that the mugs that she's handing around to all of you are older, have obviously been used quite a bit, so this is possibly a longer standing establishment than you would maybe have guessed by the building. and also that she doesn't replace things as often.
Did we catch her name?
You did not.
Can
And
I ask your name, miss?
oh, that's very kind of you. Merriweather.
Merriweather. It's a beautiful name, miss.
Thank you kindly. It has its moments. I'm sorry to hear of your friend's troubles, although I would have paid good money to have seen it. More than one of us would like to have thrown something at that boy at a different time.
Yes,
So-
that's fine and dandy, but if she'd have not and kept her mouth shut, we could have been moving on instead of waiting for her.
Yeah, I was gonna say pizza.
I am curious, and you probably, I don't expect you to know this, that's why I say this. Do you have any idea why he might be?
Did he tell you why he
Impersonating?
was? Oh, Captain. he he had aspirations to lead the town guard at one point.
The captain.
Yes, the captain wished to be a captain, but captain could not captain very well. He stabbed himself in the buttock during his first watch.
Oh.
Stab myself in the ass?
Yes.
Pardon the language now. But,
Do you
We're
hap-
still not quite sure how it happened.
happen to know who the kid is that got taken based on the small descriptions that we've given you?
A late teenager could be many of the young men in town. I'm sorry.
They charged him with stealing the mayor's family jewels.
Oh,
Does he have family jewels?
Town jewels.
He said town
He
jewels,
said
but
town
then the
jewels, and
captain
then-
did.
Captain
And
said.
The captain said that it was the mayor's family jewels.
Oh, mayor's family jewels.
that could be only one artifact, and
oh,
I can only hope that it's not any of the young men I know who. The mayor became the mayor largely through the obtaining of the artifact that they house there. It's a gem, the gem of Chokla,
We need you to spell that.
Chokla.
Good job.
Thanks. It is a way of keeping people in line.
Oh.
Something just dropped.
More dice fell.
Are you
Yeah.
saying that the mayor wasn't like
Oh.
picked to be mayor, but
So
that
one
he
of my
has
tiny
this
ones?
family thing
Yeah.
that has made him the overlord ish of this town?
A gem of obedience.
That's along the lines of what it is.
Are you all happy with the fact that he's now your mayor, air quotes?
The mayor isn't that bad.
Okay.
He actively assists to help the town. His son is less well regarded.
maybe his first name, I'm officially calling him Mr. Rogers.
He wasn't. I wouldn't just call him whatever he's told you to call him and leave it.
Leave it at that.
I don't wish for you all to be held up any more than you have been. I know that you all are obviously travelers, probably on your way to a certain destination, and these small town problems are not your problems.
Okay. Do you think Rogers is still at the jail? Like, could we go get our friend released without having to deal with him, or do you think he's sticking around?
It depends on whatever he's given for orders to the guards. He will likely have gone home to bed.
I want to know.
So if he's not actually captain of the guard, why are the he has the gem?
Oh,
Why
He has
I
to
mean, he
have
didn't
listen
enough. He is still the mayor's son,
Yeah.
and he is also the mayor's only son. And
So it's thought that he'll take over.
not if, how do I say this?
Not if anybody else can help him.
there are elections every year for a reason.
Yeah,
But does he win every election?
This current mayor has, yes.
It's not really an election.
I mean, it is if they're okay with them. She said he's okay, but the son's not.
Okay, wait. So the gym controls like people's minds? Is that what you said?
It can cause forced obedience in a small group.
And how large is your town?
I believe we're up to 167 as of this last winter.
This neighborhood.
Yeah, that is.
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
I just tagged you in the post.
Oh.
So what should we do? Should we give it some more time and then go try and get Nick's?
What time does your jail open?
I will say I don't go there often enough myself to know the hours.
Understandable.
As far as I'm aware, there are guards posted there all night. I say it depends on your friend. If the guards aren't given specific orders, they may let her free.
Should we see if we can
If she can keep her mouth
persuade?
shut.
That ain't gonna happen.
Should we see if we can persuade the guards?
Yes.
I think yes.
Yes, definitely.
I think we should try.
Yeah, I think we need to get back.
Did we pay for the tea? Sorry.
It's on the house, dear.
Oh no.
No. There's no reason.
No. You all had a long night.
Tip you.
Yes.
Here's a couple gold pieces.
Well, just leave a couple on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do anything for walk.
Remember, when you leave things behind, you have to take it out of your inventory.
Yes.
Ding ding.
Oh shit, wrong thing.
Does that
DM says thank you.
is that majority?
Majority what?
About going to
Yes,
try and
they have-
persuade him.
Yeah, persuade them.
I think so. Personally, I mean, we could literally do a hand vote. Who wants to go try and persuade guards to get Nick's out?
Oh, are we all going?
Yep.
Voting.
That's
We're
everyone.
voting.
We're
Yeah,
going.
but I gotta say, not all of us are gonna do it. We should. Who has the best?
Who has the best
That's true.
persuasion?
Who has the best?
Who's the most persuasive? I mean,
I got a +2.
I got a
Not
plus
me.
nothing.
I got plus 6.
You might be volunteering yourself.
Where's
I got a
Plus
+2.
Yeah, I'm a 2.
But under charisma?
Yes.
So the two of you. probably.
Those two should go. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
You
minus
guys-
2.
And then if I can't persuade them, maybe I can just
Even if I
you
roll
know,
a 20.
sing the Garth to sleep.
Okay.
All right, so you're splitting the party, and Helen and Allison are going.
Yeah.
Yep.
apparently.
Because I have the best.
Okay. I would like it, please, and thank you for all of you for the moment to leave the table except for Nick's.
Oh.
You can even go upstairs, take bathroom breaks.
So, hell Nick's not to be so damn bright.
It's fine.
Technically became part of the outdoor.
Dry Jamie wearing false. Actually, might be a drive up the whole year.
Shut the door behind you. Thank you. They brought you into that main building and sat you in one of the pews that watchers can sit in, and left the boy to slump next to you. They then went into 2 guards posted themselves at the door. Another 2 guards posted themselves like on either side of the pews. And then the rest, as well as Captain Rogers, went through a door to the left out of the room. He didn't look at you or give you any more attention than what he's already given you.
Can I do a perception for magic? Or a looking to see if I see anything?
Do you have any spells or abilities that let you detect magic?
I think so. We've done it in the past.
Give me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
Mm-hmm. There is. It's the third one down on the big list.
18 plus 5.
All right. As you look around, you see that it's set up like a meeting has happened semi recently. There are 5 chairs, and in front of each of those are gavels, and each of those gavels has some sort of a sheen to it almost. You don't necessarily recognize the magic that's on them because you've just not had the opportunity to really look at it in any previous times you've crossed paths with the law. But you do recognize that they are obviously enchanted in some way. You also can see the outline of the gem that the boy still has in his possession. They probably have not searched him as well as they probably should have, because you can see it from where it's essentially emanating in like the pocket of his clothes.
Okay, can I search around and see if there's any way for me to find something to like a pick or something to use maybe in the future? Trying to have forethought of like what's around me, including maybe hiding this gem so no one else can find it and get to it without this kid being caught with it.
They didn't look you over very thoroughly, and I guess it depends on you.
Because I don't want to be caught with it, but I don't want him caught with it. Because I just have this bad feeling about this kid.
Okay. Okay. You roll your d20, and I'm gonna roll one too.
Okay.
What'd you get?
13.
You just barely beat me. Okay. All right. Yes, you are able to pickpocket the kid. Your hands aren't like super well tied, so you were able to just kind of shimmy out of it for a second and kind of reach your arm over in a way that was pretty nonchalant and take it from him.
Okay.
Without any of the guards noticing.
I don't see anywhere to hide it yet.
You have various
special spots,
pockets and such.
Okay.
So you could probably get it into one of them without them noticing.
Okay. One of my hidden spots. Okay.
And then have to yourself.
Perfect.
As you are reattaching your vines, one of the guards turns to you. Hey, leave us alone.
It was just itching. I was just trying to itch it.
Listen. Man's an idiot. Okay? He's an idiot. We all know it. You didn't have to get nasty with him.
He's the one that started it.
I know, but sometimes you just let idiots talk and you don't give them time of day.
So who roughed up the kid? Was it him?
I don't know. All right?
Is this normal for your guys' town?
Some people follow that one more closely. It has happened to others. And if that boy does have the gem like he thinks he does,
you'll kill him, won't you?
I won't. Not bloody executioner.
But he will be executed.
If he stole it, if they find it on him.
What if they don't find it on him? What's that good, lovely little captain gonna do about it? Because he doesn't come off like a regular captain to me.
It won't be him. It'll be his father. He'll do some sort of judgment on it. Unfortunately, the lad was caught fleeing the scene, so we know he stole it. Someone saw him take it. We just don't know if he actually has it on him. May have already pawned it.
I doubt he could have pawned it. He was in the woods. Why would he be fleeing in the woods still if he has still had it?
We don't know why he took it in the first place.
There's plenty of reasons why everyone takes stuff. Look at his skin and bones. Yes, if he wanted to pawn it, it would have been in town, though. He wouldn't have left. He doesn't have the ability to get that far with a gem.
We don't make assumptions, ma'am.
It's not assumptions, it's fact. I deal with thieves. But whatever. I will sit here with my bones and be quiet, since that's what you guys ask of me for now. But I will say I cannot keep my mouth shut if he wants to act like a captain when he is not. Clearly.
pick up on that, did you?
We'll just say I know plenty about the law in many cities. They all act the same. He is not acting like one. He is acting like one who wishes he had it.
Fair enough. I'd keep quiet and be polite to his father.
We'll see how the father is.
Trust me, the more courteous you are to him, the better it goes.
This town needs more help than I thought. Okay.
You all wait quietly from that point. The guard turns back around and is facing forward when the others come back.
Should I worry about this other guard?
The ones that are with Captain.
No, the one that was with the one talking to me.
Oh, no.
Okay.
No, I mean, he just went back to his post. He gave you as little bit of advice he could, and he's just going to let what happens happen. And Captain goes back in, followed by two of the other guards that had been with him when he first stumbled upon you all in the forest. I want those two locked up. My father will see to you when he rises in the morning. For your sake, I hope that you are treating him a little better.
For your sake, I hope I actually get some sleep.
When it's time for her to be arraigned, I want to be contacted. I feel I have something to testify.
Go ahead. It's nothing much more than mud that you can say.
He turns and walks away. The other guards come over, gently pick you up and grab the boy and take you both to a cell. There's only 2 cells in the jailed area. The boy is placed in one. He's like lying face down on like the rack bed that they've got in there. And they just basically maneuver you inside and take the ropes off.
So we're in the same cell?
No, you're in 2
One
cells. They're
second.
sitting next to each other, side by side. You can see him. He could see you if he was currently conscious.
Okay.
Once they've placed you in there, they lock it. There's 2 locks on each of the cells, and then they leave.
So I want to pick that lock. No, I'm going to lay down in the corner, kind of watching the kid to make sure he's still breathing, and I'm going to go to sleep. I'm
He is-
assuming my pocket that I put it in has maybe some kind of enchantment to hide it.
He is still breathing, and you do manage to go to sleep relatively quickly. Because after all, you were still oh so tired.
Yeah, I need 4. 4 hours of sleep, this girl.
It's about 2 hours later when you're awoken by the sound of yelling. Told you I don't have it. I don't know where it went. If you don't produce that gem, we're going to make this a lot worse for you. There's the boy, Captain, and 2 other guards with him. The boy's kind of held up between the 2 guards while Captain's like basically ripping what's left of this kid's clothes to shreds.
So have you thought about how maybe he didn't have it from the beginning? Or maybe he was fleeing from the scene because he thought he was gonna get in trouble about having it, but he caught someone trying to steal it and made off with it before him.
Keep your nose out of it.
My nose is already in it, Mr. Mudface. Might I remind you, you put me in this jail cell. I can witness
And
everything
might I
you do.
remind you that I'm going to be the one that's going to help to testify on whether or not you get to leave.
That's fine. You can testify on whether you get to leave or not. That's not your decision. You're not an actual guard. Your actions reap what you exactly are. Please do yourself a favor and listen to what the boy really has to say before you rip his clothes up more and he has nothing else but his bones.
As you do that, he backhands the kid right across the face. It's very loud. It's a very sharp reverberation in the room. And it's quiet between everybody, as no one was expecting that. Shut your mouth, or I'll do it again.
Everyone reaps what they sow in the end.
He raises his hand again. The kid flinches. But he eventually puts it down. kind of does the hand scrunch, unscrunch thing, puts it down. Looks back at the boy, gives him one more pat over, still does not find the gem. We're going to find it. And when we do, you'll have your own justice to be reaped. For now, you don't have it on you. We'll come back to talk to you after she's been taken care of. Captain, there's another guard that comes to the door. There's 2 ladies out here that want to talk to someone about her. Have them meet me in the meeting room. We'll see you at arraignment.
See you then, Mudface.
Slaps the boy again, and then walks away. Go get Kara. There's a
We need the 2 that are going to talk to the guard. And Mr. Captain.
What?
We need the 2 that are supposed to be talking to the captain. Bring the twins! Only the twins!
For anyone who's listening right now, yes, this is a very unorganized group, but we are all learning and grooving, and they are all doing their best.
Hey, girls, hey.
She's not here. She's in a cell. She technically should have gone up the stairs.
Well, I'm to leave.
Yes,
I'm to leave.
leave.
Oh. I thought I was supposed to.
No.
No.
No stain for you.
Okay.
I was just trying to persuade you.
Apparently.
You have come to speak to the guards. Captain happens to have been back.
Oh, damn. I was hoping he wouldn't be around.
Okay.
Another gentleman is with him in the room. This man is older. His armor is more well used, but it's along the same style as what Captain's wearing.
Is he the actual captain? Okay. It was either that or the mayor. Mayor, yeah.
Hello again.
Hello, captain.
Yes, you're the 2 that were with that woman.
Yes, we had come to see if if she had been released yet or was going to be released soon.
She'll be arraigned in the next couple of hours.
Arrange for what?
She struck a member of our town
With mud?
and defiled a uniform. Very serious offenses.
We've heard around town you're not even part of the guards. You're the mayor's kid, sir. Sir next to you. Sir next to you. Well, are you look more what do I want to say? Legitimate? Are you actually the captain of the guards? Because I feel like this little runt here is impersonating you, and that seems more offensive than being thrown mud at someone.
And also, if he's impersonating a member of a guard and she threw mud at the man that was impersonating a member of a guard, that wouldn't actually be anything for her to be arrested for. Since he's not an actual member of the guard.
The man, you kind of see him like kind of, as I just did, kind of like tap his nose, and you maybe see like a little bit of like an upturn to his mouth for a moment. We do take this to be very serious offenses. Even being struck with mud is still assaulting someone.
Oh, we're not
It's
saying
not
she
a-
didn't assault someone. We're just saying
It's not a
capital offense.
not a capital, yes, but it is something that needs to be handled
Can a fine not just be paid?
by the person that does it. Yes, they need to be the ones that do it though, and still need to have formal charges filed and be talked to.
So there's no way this is not getting arraigned. She's not getting arraigned and a trial done.
It's not a trial. It's the arraignment's more or less where our
Okay, so there's no way we could just like have her pay the fee now and instead of having to wait for the arraignment.
no, the council handles all of the actual judgments.
And who's on the council?
The mayor and 4 of our other townsfolk serve in elected positions.
Okay, so the father of the person who got attacked is going to be the one that
Makes
does a
decision.
judgment over someone.
He's not the only one whose voice counts.
Right, but he is mayor, so I feel like that might influence people.
I could see where you would get that impression. Captain, please do me the courtesy of privacy with these ladies, if you would. I don't trust them. That's understandable. However, I would like to have a word with them without your company. Fine.
He's a child.
Walks out, slams the door.
Yeah, he's a child.
My apologies.
I believe we understand the lay of the land here, and that your hands might be somewhat tied because of
Him being the mayor's kid.
and thinking
We
that
give him a
he's-
little leeway, possibly more than we should. Yes.
Yep, that seems like it. I do have a question in regards to the one that your guard / the fake one was actually chasing. Did he actually have in possession what was stolen?
They've not found it on him as of yet.
so no proof that he actually stole anything.
There was a witness to his having actually taken the gem.
And who was witness?
Well,
Catherine Rogers.
Captain was one of the 2 in attendance. Another person saw it as well.
The mayor.
No, his fiance.
Oh, so Captain's fiance and
Someone with
Captain
ties.
saw
as
someone
D2.
steal family items and led a group of your guards, who he's not in charge of or a member of, to chase said person, and then caused a scene with our group. Yes, I will admit our person went a little off. We apologize for her. She sometimes doesn't understand mannerisms and how to
Also, believe she was a
communicate
bit
well with others.
grumpy from being woken up.
Right, she was grumpy and she looked like she was trying to advocate for this child. From what we saw, he looked maybe not young, but still younger.
I understand why you're probably concerned.
Yeah, concern seems
You
Seems the right-
also seem to think you understand every bit of this, but that's not quite correct. The boy that they brought in is Leo Coalfires. He's the mayor's adopted son.
let me guess.
This is not the first time he's been in trouble in the town.
How so?
He painted the local butchery with sheep's dung. Was his possibly his most
What's this one's name?
Coalfires. CUL and then fires like
Is that the
fires.
same as the? That's not the same as the mayor's, though.
No,
right?
they're Rogers. Is their last name. He's a good kid. The Leo is. I highly believe that this is going to amount to a lot of nothing. It's simply because he took the gem that this is a problem at all. That gem is quite important to Mayor Rogers, which is why Leo was tasked to tell us and then accompanied the guards, as he often does.
Or you mean Captain? You said Leo.
Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
I apologize. Yes. And also, given that Leo is his brother,
Yeah.
he felt the need to accompany them. I was not with the guards at that point when they set out to drag the lad back, but I already have time set on my agenda for the day to discuss his treatment since he's been back. Many of the guards have made reports. So,
Yeah, he was knocked out when they brought him back.
I am aware.
Anyway.
He's conscious, and I will do what I can to make sure that he's safely returned home. But we do have to locate the gem first.
Right.
And this issue with your friend has thrown some wrenches into the works.
Because she angered the fake captain.
We take any sort of physical, whether it hurt him actually or not, we do take that seriously. We are a civilized town.
Yes, we understand that. But from our point of view, it looks like there's a lot of favoritism going on here.
That's to put it lightly. It seems
Yeah.
like. I know we're outsiders and we probably, as you said, don't see all sides, but it just seems like this Leo kid's not getting the proper treatment, and that captain is getting way more lenience than should be allowed in regards to someone who's not an official member of something and is just the child of an official.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the allegations of her assault. We'll deal with that. We understand the arraignment. We'd like to proceed with that as fast as possible. Hopefully, she understands that what she did was not the greatest, and she will pay the fine. If not, we can pay it for her because we are a team, our group, and we
We're
do
traveling
need
together.
to be
We have
together.
a joint purpose that we're doing.
But it really just seems on our end that there might be some things happening in this town that does not seem up to par. And while that might not be our business, we're here now, and we kind of seem to advocate for people. We should. And I feel like that's what that's why Nyx, the entire thing happened, is she saw this kid that she didn't think was getting treated fairly and
Yeah.
attacked the person who was the one that seemed to be
Was doing
the
the
issue.
mistreatment.
It truly all comes down to the fact that she threw the mud. If she had not done that, he would have been the same blowhard he's always been.
We weren't happy she threw the mud either.
Right.
But she's an adult. She does what she does. You know?
I understand, believe me.
Would it be possible to get this arraignment and fee processed faster?
Oh, it's already in the works. The mayor and the council are already convening. They should be all together within the next hour. If you want, you're more than welcome to take a seat out in the audience or go gather the rest of your crew to attend.
Does she need anybody to state her case, or is this just a straightforward?
It's very straightforward. If she answers the mayor's questions politely, likely this will all blow over.
Can we talk to her before the arraignment?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it. If you just go out the door, one of you, and ask for Timothy. He's at the desk just out there that you passed your way in.
Okay.
Yep.
And
He'll get next.
he'll take you to get her so you can bring him with you back.
Yeah, you're yelling at Timothy to get you. Here's like that.
I did. It was great. Have a seat, ma'am.
All right, Nyx. I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
That'll be all, Timothy.
Would it be okay if we talked to her without you, or do you need to have eyes on her at all times?
No, I can
Is
certainly
this
be.
still Mudface?
No,
No,
it's
this
the actual
this is the captain of the guard.
Okay.
The actual captain of the guard.
Good.
No, I'll be right outside.
Okay.
I'm sure I can find something to do for you all to have a moment.
Thank you so much.
We greatly
No.
appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it myself.
Hopefully this all blows over.
We'll see what happens.
Okay, Nyx.
He walks out.
He seems to say this will be straightforward. Do you want to explain?
I just want
Why you
the
went on?
son completely beat that child for no reason.
Yeah.
And there's no proof that that child has any stone. He has been
Hey.
beaten before that. I have plenty of reason, and
Hey,
I'm tired as hell.
Hey, we understand. We also have figured out that this town is not run like it should be, and is not going well for that kid. And it seems to be that
But you staying
in prison is
jail,
not going to help him.
Yeah. What you
So,
need to do
Yeah, we
is
need you
politely
in the
answer
arraignment.
questions. If need be, apologize for throwing mud in his face. Pay the fine so you can get out, and then we can take care of the situation.
Outside of jail.
Yeah, but you can't
Because
do
you
anything if
staying
you're
in
in
jail
jail.
is not going to assist that kid.
I will see how it goes when I'm
No.
talking to the father, but I'm not apologizing to
No,
that
you're gonna
bully.
talk to. It'll be the mayor and the council or
Cool.
something.
Just politely
Yeah.
answer their questions.
So he is
Mhm.
going to be there. He is
I-
demanding to be at the arraignment. Good luck with making him not.
Okay.
He thinks
we
he has
will
authority.
we will also be there,
Right.
but we need you.
Provide support for you.
How are you going to help Leo in jail?
Yeah. You can't help the kid if you're in jail.
This
So
is
you
need
need
to-
someone who can watch him.
Oh,
so you
you're
want to
staying
stay in jail.
At this point, I don't think I should leave. And if they kill him, I'd rather be a witness.
Are you even with him? Like in the same cell or
In
even
the
in
jail beside.
The south side.
So can you actually see anything besides the fact
Yeah.
that they walk past
As
you?
far as a mountain.
No, I see. And I can also tell you those gavels are messed with.
Yeah.
The gavels are messed with in their little meeting room.
So that they do what the mayor wants.
I don't know what it
Because-
is.
Yeah, we figured out the stone that
Forced
Leo is.
What does the
Accused of
stone look
stealing.
like? Find out.
Oh
We should
shit, I
ask
didn't
her
ask
about
that.
But we did find out that it has like influence, and that's how the
No,
mayor
it
What kind
causes
of influence?
forced obedience.
in a small range.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
So like in a room or something.
Nix, you got to be forthwith with us, whatever the word is.
Speak now, or we can't help you.
Like we're trying to help you. We've
Remember, I
tried to
told
talk.
you there are some secrets about me I cannot let you all know.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you better just
Meet
like.
number one of them.
Nix, we're trying to help you.
I want to shove this tree up here.
Can you not disclose to your other half?
Kelly, I don't tell Kelly's everything.
I don't know.
He's
You
not
and
my
him are
other
too
half.
much
Makes it
chumping.
sound like we're married.
You practically
chumping.
seem married.
No, okay, one, I'm like older than him.
Which is fine.
He was like a child when I met him, and I was like an adult. I am just tasked with keeping him alive and out of trouble.
But if I tell you about what
I
I'm
don't.
about to,
My allegiance is to him, but not to him first.
so you will swear
Yeah,
against any magic that you hold.
give me a captain shield. I'll swear on it.
Okay. I have the stone.
You stole the stone.
Yes.
How long ago?
Let's just say I got caught putting my ties back on.
I don't know what that means.
Your tights,
Ties.
like your shackles. Who did you take it from, Leo?
I found it.
Okay, at this point,
I'm not gonna put anything else.
Do you have it on you currently?
You could say that.
okay.
Can you give it to us?
No, can you use
I
it?
don't want anyone else to see it
Okay.
or know that it's in possession. I want them to think it's just missing.
Okay.
And that this boy was just mishappenly in the wrong spot. Throw the word out that he might have seen someone. Because I've already placed that thought in people's heads.
With the stone.
He was a witness and not an actual thief.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe tried to steal it, saw someone and was going to chase that person. All I need to do is get the boy on board.
So you're straight out telling us you're not planning to leave jail.
Nope.
You're not gonna be nice at this rate.
I'm telling you, this town needs more help. And if you are supposedly such a great guild, this is a number one thing you guys should be working on.
Part of our
Okay,
guild, and this is
calm
not the purpose
down.
of our guild.
Am I really part of it? Because you keep making me feel like I'm not sometimes.
You
personally
keep acting
don't.
like you're not. It's
Yeah.
not always our fault. You
Act like
choose
an
to
outsider
act
and keep treating
separately.
like an
It's not our
outsider.
fault.
To which
But-
no, I can't.
Also, the fact that you keep so many little secrets from us, it's really hard to make you.
There are secrets for a reason, especially when
Well,
it
yes, I
comes to
understand.
someone's background.
Right.
Sometimes
Also,
those secrets
Who
are
was the
safe.
thief in this situation? It wasn't me.
Okay.
Technically,
This
it's
is
me.
neither here
Yes,
nor there. This is
exactly.
neither here nor there. We know going forward she plans to stay in jail at this time
Leave
because
her.
she wants to watch over Leo. What you want us to do is to try and convince other people that maybe he wasn't the one that actually stole it, but saw something, and that it's just missing since they yet have found it on him.
No, they have not found it on him.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yet to find
Yet to find it.
Okay. I misunderstood. We are all tired, and that is not helping. So if you guys could find a place to rest.
We're at the end, but it's kind of, almost daytime.
Yeah,
It's definitely daytime. Like there's light coming through the window
Yeah,
behind.
like it's morning now. There's no need to
Can't really
rest right
sleep,
now.
and you're about to get arraigned, and like we were trying to get you released so we could like go on with our business.
No, go on with the business and let me deal with this here. That's the only other option.
You know that's not happening.
I'm
Okay,
used to doing things alone. I can do this one alone.
we're gonna ignore that statement and just. So we need to let the team know that Nyx will not be getting out, and that we have to work outside of the jail to help Leo in this town, who obviously seems slightly corrupted by this mayor. Thank you so much for being not helpful.
You're welcome. It's the first thing I've done right then.
The door opens. Ladies, I need to get the prisoner back into her cell for.
Understandable.
Get her away.
Yep. Go for it, sir.
And I'm to understand you are the captain of this group?
Yes, ma'am.
And are your prisoners usually beaten in their cells?
No, they're not.
Okay. You might put more guards to watching that you trust better.
Noted.
And that's just me
Captain
trying to be
Guilford, by the way.
good. Nice to meet you, Captain Guilford. You can call me Nyx.
Very well. Nyx, if you would. Ladies, we'll see you at the arraignment, I assume. The council has already convened, so they're in the middle of old business when new business is called.
They'll be her. We'll go get
Okay.
them.
Get the rest of us.
Get the group.
Thank you.
Yeah. Probably yours.
Am I gonna have another moment with that guy? I'll have another moment with him, right?
You like that, big bitches?
We're not. You are the size of a kid, so that makes sense.
Well, thank you.
You're 3, though. What?
Okay. Do we wanna keep this running?
I come down here and it's like, what?
I like. Let's get you through the
Get you
arraignment
next to the
real
flag.
quick, and then we'll take a break.
Yeah. Well, it's not
We literally just took a break.
Yeah, we'll go.
You know, fucking Brad.
Kind of, sort of, mildly.
Well, I guess we'll explain. Go back to that.
Everybody came down and has stopped at the food table.
I know.
We are on a break without being on a break.
I don't know, was it?
What?
The table got
The table was angled. Wow, that must have been a hell of a negotiation.
Just so
Just a bit.
slow that just getting a scoop and died of the
Moved the whole table.
And I washed my hands twice.
I'm gonna wait for
What?
Cassie to get down here.
We're going back to his table. It was a good idea.
That's a Pioneer Woman bowl.
When the two of you came out of Captain Guilford's office
And what on the bottom?
and back out into that main room, the doors to the place were open, and there were people actually seated at the long tables that you passed. And you can see the rest of the group coming up into the building as you come out.
So we meet up with our group.
Yes, you meet them at kind of like the back of the room and are able to very quietly chat really quick to fill them in on what's happened.
Okay. I'm listening.
quiet chat. Okay.
You can talk at normal volume. We'll just pretend.
Nyx is not willingly leaving the. She's gonna get jail. She is getting arraigned, but she's supposed to play nice, and she's not gonna do it. The boy is Leo. He's the adopted son of the mayor, the one that they said stole the
I'll
gym.
go ahead and send it.
She saw him get beat by the Rogers dude. So she's gonna stay in jail to protect him.
Yeah, watch over him.
So it's kind of our job to let her deal with that, and then we kind of have to see what we can do. And or this town, since it seems not maintained well. But yeah, she's not leaving yet.
Excuse me. This is an open session, but if you're planning to stay to watch, you'll need to take a seat in the pews.
Everybody sit down. Be quiet.
On to new business.
Oh,
No.
On to new business. We have 2 to be arraigned today. The first is a Nyx Samuel.
Surreal.
Sorrel.
Sorrel.
Bring the prisoner. 2 guards enter with you flanked. They're flanking you on either side.
I'm being very, very good.
Somehow got to court.
That's quite enough, young lady. Don't speak unless you're spoken to.
Oh, I didn't mean. I was trying to see my posture. I'm sorry.
Okay. As to the nature of what happened, it is the understanding of this court that a verbal altercation occurred between yourself and the mayor's son, Captain Rogers. And that at that time, the escalated and mud was thrown, so an assault took place. How do you plead?
Guilty.
All right. Is there a reason why we felt the need to further the altercation?
Not only did they rudely disturb our camp and not apologize, they decided to demand to see our belongings without any at all altercations to make him do so. And then he
Young
made
lady.
himself come to be a
Young
guard.
lady, we just want to know why you escalated it. We don't care about what led up to that point.
That's all of it.
None of that explains why you reached down to grab mud to fling at somebody.
He refused to stop calling me princess. He decided to verbally escalate, so I let it go. Mud it is. You want to fling mud, I shall fling.
You see 2 of the council members look very confused and kind of lean over to each other. Is princess an insult? Not that I knew of. Don't we have? Well, I mean, they used to be princesses. Now they're queens. Did they outlaw the word princess since none of them have a princess? I don't know. I move that a formal apology be given to Captain.
And is he
And-
going to be apologizing to me?
Bangs a gavel. And you automatically are silenced and cannot open your mouth.
Mhm.
Took him out again. Oh, you cows do shit. You have to have this one right. That's it. They're magical. You will also pay a fine of 10 gold, following a formal, sincere apology. He taps the gavel on its opposite sides where it's not banging down onto the actual, piece. and you feel it like lift away. Well, how say you?
Oh, I get to speak now. What a wonderful gavel you have. What kind of powers does it possess to make me not speak?
It's to settle the unruly among us, as you're proving yourself to be.
I wasn't unruly until you forced the issue. Do I get an
think
apology?
I understand why it escalated the way it did.
Your Honor, I asked a question and yet you have not answered me.
I feel as though you need perhaps longer.
That's fine. Back to jail? Go, guys.
Valley, go for it.
Why was Minnie Mouse involved?
Minnie. I believe that she'll need her own private quarters. Feel free to take her off guards.
I'm not really what
It puts you into better shackles, not just the ropes now,
Mhm.
and take you away. All of you are kind of left to look at each other.
I mean, we told him ahead of time. He was
And we are going to take a break right here. When we come back, we'll talk about what happened to Leo.
Everybody died.
Your
Wait,
Honor,
who's Leo?
We'll talk about it at this
So
break.
Your Honor-
They already know.
was.
So.
Your Honor, as we adjourn, we
Leo
have to
said
have one of
yes,
those gavels for
was-
sale.
It's
Spoiler
not
alert.
adjourned. We're just going to break. Real world, dude.
And we're back.
All right. The doors open and the boy is brought in between two new guards. As the girls kind of very briefly told you, he's obviously been roughed up a little bit. There are two bruises forming on opposite cheeks. One low, like he was caught near the chin, and one a lot higher, closer to his eye. There's already swelling. Leo Coalfires, you have been accused of stealing your adopted father's family heirloom. How do you plead? Boy's just standing there quietly, won't look up at anybody, isn't making eye contact with anybody, which you can't see really because you guys aren't facing him, or he's not facing you. But eventually, he very quietly says, "Guilty." And where is the gem now? I don't know. I haven't had it since they brought me in. Fair enough. I know that you've been searched at least twice since you got here. I asked the other members of this council to listen to the testimony of Captain and his fiancée. And we will also listen as Leo gives us one final statement as to his version of the events. And I ask you all to keep in mind that while he has had troubles, I still believe him to be worthy of more of a legacy to this town than as someone that causes it trouble.
Are you the mayor, Doctor?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you were the judge.
Mm-hmm. The judge is the mayor. He's the head.
That seems a little biased. but Okay.
It's asking them to go easy on his kid, though,
Mm-hmm.
and stuff. So, just saying. But
Wait, did you say your name?
no, he's not. But he.
You didn't say
Last name
Judge
is Rogers.
Blank providing.
No.
Mm-hmm.
He's Mayor Rogers. Excuse me, geez Louise. Mayor. I should have that name somewhere else. Steve.
Is Mayor your first name, just like Captain?
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
He's the mayor, Mayor Rogers. Don't do it.
His family had high
James.
hopes.
Buchanan.
Mayor Major Rogers.
Oh wow.
Mayor Major.
You've had a lot of fun with these.
I love that. Wait, is that from that one show that I can't the Thousand Planets? Major Never mind.
I don't know. I don't know.
See, we're Aaron Rodgers, and I'm thinking Fall Guy.
Sure.
Really? You don't think Captain America when you hear the name's Rogers?
Mayor Major.
I don't watch Captain America. It's not my genre.
You're missing out on America's ass.
Fox. And Sebastian Stan. You're just missing out.
Who's that?
Captain Mayor. The Marvel Avengers with Captain America?
No, you said Sebastian.
Sebastian Stan plays Bucky Barnes. Winter
Oh.
Soldier.
Like who's Sebastian? The crack.
Under the
Oh my god.
No!
Next break, let's get through this. It's already going to be a while.
We're gonna be long enough
No,
to
I want to get through this because we only have 55 more minutes before I'm going to call it quits for the day.
Oh.
So, all right. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Shut up. Captain, if you would, please give us your counting of the events.
Sorry, Judge.
Please don't force my colleague to use his gavel again.
It was just a cough. So sorry. I won't disturb you anymore.
Wait a minute. Who's your colleague?
Or if other people on it. There's 4 people.
And the other person banged the gavel to make
Yeah,
her
5 total.
silent.
The mayor and 4 people.
You got it. We're not going to take time out of our proceedings to announce ourselves to newcomers. Everyone else in the room knows who everybody here is. If you're wanting to speak with any of us, you're welcome to do so after we're done here, but please be silent for the rest of the proceedings. Thank you. Go ahead, Captain. When I was having a private moment with my fiance, the boy came into the room, broke the case, and proceeded to flee the home. I gave chase along with the rest of the guards. Oh, is this right? And to you, ma'am, you watch as a young woman who's sitting in the front row stands up. You can't see her face, obviously. Again, you all are at the back and she's front, so just gonna keep that in mind. From the back, she's wearing very nice clothes. They're of something that you would guess would probably be like in the satinish type of material. Very heavy, very well constructed, very brightly colored. And she has perfectly done up hair in like a bun. Very, like, there's not a hair out of place on her head. Um, Please state your name for our records, if you would. Marta Willoughby. I, as my fiance said, we had just stepped out to just to have a drink and talk about our upcoming nuptials, and Leo came into the room. He was upset. Captain asked him why he had come into the room. He shoved. There was, it was a little fast. Something happened very fast. Someone shoved another person, and then the next thing we knew, he had smashed the case, and the gem was gone. Captain said something about him having taken it, and he chased him out. That was the last I had seen of them until today. Thank you. All right, and Leo, what's your accounting of the events? I take your time. I had a fight with my governess. She wanted me to wear that stupid jacket to dinner. I didn't want to. I'm not a monk. I went to get something that I stashed in the room where the gems usually kept. My captain was in there with Miss Willoughby. And Captain, he got mad that I interrupted them, and I don't remember what happened, but the case, I fell into it, and I saw the gem, and I just took it and ran. You've certainly put us all in quite the bind. I choose to abstain from this judgment, and will leave it to the rest of the council as to how to proceed at this point. Again, I ask that your judgment be fair. The other, he got up and has left the room, leaving the other four to pass the judgment.
Honest or not?
You're not
In the
here.
room.
Y'all are just sitting there. No one's even saying perspective.
I thought she said astronaut.
Perception
Right.
check. First of all, we were told to be quiet, or they're gonna gavel us too.
Oh, wait, that's something you don't understand.
And you're not in the room.
Maybe we
What,
should
you want me
send
to
you
roll a perception
upstairs.
check?
Sure, roll
What
a
are we gonna
perception check.
perceive?
If the guy is being
Daddy
honest, does he really
issues.
want to walk out, or is he
Daddy
walking out
issues.
for sights?
For what?
Never mind.
What side?
No, you don't want it. You don't see it.
What?
Well, obviously we're not perceiving it. So roll a perception check.
I'm not there.
Right.
Hold on.
Where's?
No, that's why I pass it.
No, you rolled on all of them.
I rolled a 4.
Oh, I looked at that one that was sitting there. I didn't think of that.
Is no one else like second guessing all this stuff?
Well, it's
got a whole
definitely
six.
Courtroom.
fishy,
I got a whole
It's
6.
called a courtroom.
but
You
we
get
are not
sit down,
can't
and
say
then you have
anything.
to fuck
You've
up.
kind of seen it play out as it is, and you kind of think it's weird. The whole situation's been weird to you, though.
I thought the whole thing was weird. Oh, okay, Sarita, out of context. I don't know what you want us to do to not us all get thrown in jail. Because I already said biased and got told to shut up.
Like,
The
it's-
next thing I do is like knock somebody's head over or something like that, and then we're all in jail and nobody's helping anybody.
Just leave that to Cal. If you're gonna have someone's head.
it's obvious.
I don't know.
My
If he
mind.
throws Nom Nom, he's got that.
It's obvious in my mind that Captain shoved Leo
Yeah, for
Right,
sure.
you got that.
because she
Yeah.
made the comment of someone shoved
Yeah.
somebody. She wouldn't allow if Leo had shoved Captain, she'd have just called it out.
Right.
So clearly, Captain shoved Leo, slammed into the case, and Leo was like, "Ooh, shady."
I don't even think Leo went, ooh, shiny. I don't think he took it.
Maybe he's being framed.
Yeah. What are we supposed to do? Yell he's being framed in the court when he said he was guilty?
Just seeing if you can get anything off all of it is all you need to do. That's the whole point of the game, is to roll the damn dice to check.
I did, and I didn't get anything.
That's all you can do.
Coming back into
Right.
the world.
Okay. Anyway, the council members speak quietly to themselves for a few minutes. It is the decision of this court that the young man perform community service for the next week. You will assist with any and all cleanup tasks that the guards are requiring, including their rounds at the hospital, or sorry, not hospital, town infirmary.
I was like,
I know, sorry. Real life made an appearance for a second, including the town infirmary,
oh, that's
where you will assist the nurses. Not nurses, but wait. Wow, this is what happens when I listen to y'all for a while. Where you will assist the town physician in his tasks to tend to the patient's waste products.
So he's cleaning up food.
Yeah. We highly suggest that you take this in mind, that this will be the last time this council will be so lenient to your choices, young man.
Why?
We all remember the dung issue.
The dung issue.
Oh, he
Poop
painted,
issue.
he painted down on some the apothecary or something.
The local butchery.
The butcher. He painted down on the butcher.
That is definitely a health issue.
Maybe he likes dogs.
Any further
Well,
judgments
we
that need
won't
to be
mind this
done
community
today?
service.
Because this old man is having some issues. This one.
I thought he sold an old man.
Yes.
He did.
No, that's all on the agenda for the day. So being adjourned. And all the council members get up to leave. They go out through a side door.
So the kid's
This isn't his first crime.
if the kid's able to walk, he just has to do community service. And nobody has questioned where one time.
One second, actually. They all leave. The guards that were posted around the room leave through the opposite door. Leo and Marta are both still in the room. Captain left to follow his father. Marta sat back where she had been before she gave her testimony, and Leo just kind of folds it on himself and just sits on the floor.
Let's see, odd.
Yeah, let's
Anyone
talk
else?
people.
Well, they're letting the kid walk and have no idea where the gym is.
Well, then they recover it when
They
they.
asked one question. They asked one question about it and then nobody cared.
He's been searched twice. They don't know where it is.
Well, I
Right,
assume,
that.
I assume the guards took
But
it when
he
they
had
killed him.
let him go.
On him when they found him. come search for it since they found it, and they haven't been able to find it. It is not on him.
I missed that. I just thought they took it back when they beat him up.
It just feels like the gym is.
I mean, it is important. I just don't know where it's at. I get no search.
So do a perception check.
On what?
The courtroom.
I don't know.
Roll it then, kid.
You're the one that said to do a perception check.
What are you like? You have to tell
No,
me.
you gotta talk
She
to
goes,
DM.
You kind of be like, what are you trying to perceive?
Yeah.
Do you just perceive that you're a person in your chair? Like, you gotta be specific, guys.
The I want to say it. The truthfulness of the proceedings.
Okay.
I got a 16.
Okay. You believe that Captain gave a very brief and obviously lots of holes in his statement, leading you to believe that he may or may not be totally uninvolved in whatever happened. The woman wasn't willing to speak against her fiance per se, but did not specifically state that Leo was the one that like attacked Captain. So that kind of leads you to believe that, you know, more happened there than was said, obviously. Possibly more or likely that Captain shoved Leo and he
Fell
you
into
know,
the.
fell into the thing. And then you also know by Leo's testimony that he did take the gem,
Mhm.
but that there's obviously some rivalry, anger issues between the brothers. Well, adopted brothers.
So did they find it on him when they caught him?
No.
Okay.
No,
That's
and he was searched twice,
okay.
which was stated by the
Yeah.
council for people as they were talking through.
Let's just say it one more time. I'm just kidding.
I wanted
He was searched
that I was.
twice.
No,
But they still didn't find the gem?
No.
Guys, just lost.
Has anybody checked Captain's ass?
I bet there's a stick up in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's taking up all the room of Hill.
That's America's ass. Okay, can we go talk to the fiance? Who wants to talk to the fiance with me? Anybody? I mean, I can go.
You guys have the most persuasion, right?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, somebody else should check on Leo.
He's folding in on himself and he's crying on the ground.
I didn't say he's crying. He just sat.
Okay,
He
just
just
sat,
sat
my
on
bad.
the ground.
He just sat there. He got away with community services.
Well, he's in prison. Know some people who can't shut their mouth. Yeah, she's like still in there, and he's not.
You got the honoriest look to your wife just now.
Any woozy woozy. Let's go talk to the wife or the fiance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
She's putting some things together in a small bag when you approach, and you notice that the last thing she's kind of putting in and like refolding is a very delicate handkerchief.
That's a very pretty handkerchief. Chef.
It's all right. I understand. I don't pronounce it right all the time either.
We feel a lot in common, dear. What is her name? I forgot her name.
Marta.
Marta. Okay. Well, because I was like Marta.
And do you, how do you do?
I do better now that I know you. Are you like hitting? I'm just trying to be Marta. It's not giving friendly. It's giving like
Creepy.
number.
Creepy
Yeah, but maybe
McCreeper.
if I'm creepy enough, she'll talk to you instead.
Oh,
Okay. I don't know, okay? I'm a bard that doesn't know how to do bard things. Any woozy? What's her name again?
Marta.
Willoughby.
Willoughby.
Repeat it one more time.
Hi, Marta. What's my name? Allie. We're friends of Nick's who got, who wouldn't try and help himself prior to Leo's sentencing or community service.
yes.
He
I'm sorry for your friend. She kind of chose.
I'm not, but thank you for sending
Well, she kind of chose to stay in because she was concerned about Leo and him if he stayed in jail.
Aren't we all?
And you're concerned about him as well. Why are you concerned for him?
He's soon to be part of my family, and he's generally a good kid. He has his moments.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best moment was when he interrupted you and Captain. Captain seems to have been a little mad about that.
Yeah.
Did they not get along as brothers?
I'm sure all families have their problems.
Some more than others.
Quite.
But you seem to care, you know? Good job. Something went way over there. You got it. It's okay.
Was it a 20?
Right.
No, it's just another dice.
I wasted it.
As I said, he's about to be my little brother too, and he's been very kind to me.
That's good. I just found it a little interesting that you didn't really seem to know who pushed who when that whole situation went down.
Making your statement.
I believed that the council would be willing to. Leo, as you can tell, is not necessarily confrontational,
Right. So it wouldn't have made
unlike your friend.
So our friend-
Confrontational. But it seems like your fiance is a bit too.
He has a bit of a temper.
Hope that temper's never been turned on you.
Well, this has been a lovely chat, but I actually have other things to do. But it has been lovely to meet you.
Oh yes, it's been lovely to meet you as well, and very enlightening. Please have fun with your captain. Because I don't like her, okay?
You don't like her, but like, why are you so aggressive about it?
Shit. What?
She seems a little sketchy.
No, she's not being honest. We can already tell that by the fact that she's leaving. This is a very delayed, out of context conversation.
We hit the question on the head. Now she wants to run away.
Yeah. The fact that she didn't like being directly stated that
She
her
takes
fiancé
a
might
look
be-
around you, trying to determine her best course of getting the heck away from you people. And
Captain Leo, didn't he?
spots Leo on the ground. So she walks over to him and taps him very gently on the shoulder. Leo, why don't you come with me? I think that it's time you go home. Maybe get a good night's sleep. And he doesn't even say a word, but he does stand up and goes with her willingly.
Okay, before they go out of the room, can we talk to Leo for a second? Can I yell at Leo gently?
Maybe block the door.
Can't stop you from talking to him.
Leo, if you don't feel comfortable going to your house, you could always come with us. We're willing to protect you
Or staying at the battered
and help you out if you need something.
Ironic.
It's the bangle.
The
Oh.
Got the battered.
My bad.
I was like, it's kind of ironic you're staying at the battered sheep. You want to come with us?
My bad.
He turns back to look at you, and you kind of see him kind of shift his expression. He's looking between you lot and her in a way that, like, he wants to maybe talk to you, maybe, but he also wants to stay with her.
Okay.
And in the end, he turns around and continues. He kind of grabs her hand, and they both go.
We're at the Bengal Sheep if you need the
Help.
set of friends.
Well, I got bangled.
It's been a day for that. Anyway, what do you do?
Well, I think that was very suspicious. The whole thing.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Love you,
She's another cheap.
Okay, yeah, very suspicious. I think Captain is obviously more than he appears to be.
A dirt bag.
Yeah, that's a nice word for it. But
And she's not much better.
Oh, you
I
think she's
think
a
she's not a dirtbag. I just think she's covering up for him and is afraid of him.
Yeah, I got a little bit of afraid, and yeah.
Yeah, as soon as I asked, I hope that never, like, as soon as I made the statement, I hope that anger never turns towards you, she immediately wanted to leave.
Right.
Which means that anger has been turned towards her.
Yeah.
And she knows sticking around here talking to us will probably turn that anger on her again.
I say we just go fuck up, Captain.
Then you're gonna have the mayor on you. You can't, Kelly, Kelly. You can't just like go around fucking up everybody. That's shit. That's not how it works. Okay, but the thing is now we should go talk to Nyx again and see if she's willing to do something to get out of jail and not. Because she's not helping Leo anymore, and that was the whole plan for her to stay in jail, and Leo's out of jail now.
So, to get out, she has to
Pay a $10
$10
fine and
apologize.
and sincerely
apologize
apologize to Captain.
without having an apology ourselves.
Yourself.
Wait, do we get to know what happened in your meeting with them?
We told you. Yeah, we told you.
They very briefly went over it with you, but there was a lot of talking
Apparently
going
left
on
out
at
a
the
little
time.
bit of details.
Here's what happened. What did
Captain Guilford.
Talked to Captain Guilford. He admitted that they probably let Captain Roger have a little too much leniency, but that they took the charge very seriously of the fact that she assaulted him with mud. And obviously,
Yeah.
like, he was like, it was very straightforward. She'll be arraigned. She has to be nice to the council as they talk to her, which she didn't do. They'll have a fine to pay,
Started nice.
and so forth. So, it was very straightforward, and we tried to convince Nyx to go with it. We were like, you can't help Leo in prison, and she's like, well, I am helping Leo in prison by making sure he's not beat up more, which obviously is not the truth, because he is no longer in prison.
Could go back.
Jail, prison, whatever. So, that's what we got for you. Nyx was not helpful. Captain was. The captain was. Captain Shithead was Captain Shithead. Anything else that I missed?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to.
The gavel thing, which we all figured out in the gavel.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
Did they
Because we were by the deal.
Nope, they're also sitting there.
Oh.
Can we go? Does anybody have the ability to like look at magical things and see what's happening with them?
What is that?
What I'll say. That's what I'm asking.
Oh.
Miss DM, what is that?
Are we completely alone in the room?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Nobody
they all
else is
left.
left.
Yep.
They just
Can I just
left.
go up and grab Gavel?
They just
Gavel?
left strangers in this courtroom.
You can try.
So wait, if
How
they
is
don't
this
have
gonna
the
make
magical
rich?
gem anymore, how are they controlling people?
She said you can
If the
Because it's
controlling
highly
gem
likely
is
that the magical gem is somewhere in town. I mean, Leo said he took it.
So where did he ditch it?
or did
That was
Captain
something
take
that-
it and frame him?
Mm-hmm.
Who take it?
Captain.
I mean, that seems realistic.
I mean, would the
And is
kid,
using it to control him.
would the kid lie on
Right.
the stand
If
and
it's
say he took it when
I mean,
Captain
It-
did?
He didn't
seems
really
like
sound like
from-
he knew what happened.
what?
He was a little unsure of what happened.
Right, but I think he admitted, and when Cassie rolled perception, it got told that he did in fact take the gem. He just no longer has it.
Yeah.
So if he ditched it somewhere on his run, if someone
where they actually found it, the guards took it from him
or the
and gave it to Captain.
I mean, that's an option too.
So
But
Yeah.
is there like does anything have the ability to like figure out what a spell or something like why an object is magical?
Would that be insight?
it's actually Arcana.
No.
Plus
The
2 on that.
only
Let's do one.
3 that likely have had any sort of dealing. Well, you might have.
I was like, I feel like Nick's but she's fucking in jail.
4 of you. So Hal,
Yeah, I don't trust her answer anyway.
Hal, Nyx, and Nala probably have the most experience with magical artifacts.
What's your own phone?
Was one.
What's your own?
What's your arcana?
2.
One's a plus 2 as well.
On
Oh.
plus 2.
What's your
It's like half to.
arcana?
I should write that down.
Oh,
What?
what's your arcana?
0.
So what is
I'm gonna go ahead and just go together.
I think it's gonna react to that.
if it's got the circle
Tell me
through
what
it?
it does.
It means that you have proficiency. So
Then he'll be put in prison with Nick.
Oh, that's
There might be consequences, yeah.
Let's not do that. Let's try and roll.
Well, they
to
said
see
I
if
get
we
a
can
special jail
understand
this
what it
time,
is.
so he might not get
Right.
to see me.
Right, which
Special
was pretty
cell.
useful if Leo got put in jail.
It's the keister.
what would you like to do, sir?
See if I can recognize anything on the gavel before I go grabbing it.
So a
Can I-
perception check.
Also, roll
Or are you
perception
looking-
or whatever.
I'm looking for magic.
Okay, so you'll roll for Arcana. You just want to look at them.
Sure.
Okay, so perception. So go ahead.
Ow. I got an 18.
Yeah, I got 10.
Okay.
You didn't find that.
So I'm going to address you first. You can see that there are bands of like runes that go around each of the like handles of the gavels.
Okay.
They're all different. You notice as you're kind of like looking down the line of them.
They're enchanted specifically for their
The
user.
person that has it.
For certain purposes, yes.
Mhm.
And you notice that the one that you can obviously figure out that it's likely that the runes that are on the one of the guy that banged the gavel and she was silent is to cause silence.
Mm-hmm.
Because you've seen that rune before. And again, have seen it in practice here. So I was able to easily make that connection.
I just want one for when we inevitably get you back.
Are you choosing to pick it up?
That's up to you.
Does the group think I should try this?
No.
Like,
So
throw
they
a stick
can
at it first.
tell there's runes on it, but
I
not
I say I don't know that I have an indication that it's gonna like blow up in my
right.
face.
There's no indication of if someone
Are you
other than the
only looking
person
at
it.
one, or are you looking at all?
I looked at all of them and I saw that all of them have different rooms.
And you looked
He
at all
looked
one.
at the one
I
that
looked at the one that was
that
being used.
used to silence and knows that that was a rune for silence.
Yeah.
So do you
But
know what the
it
other ones
doesn't
are for?
say anything, but it didn't indicate whether or not if he picks it up, something's gonna happen to him or not.
Right, but I feel like if they're leaving a gavel around that has powers, there's something that's going to stop people from taking it.
Right. Or
it's not useful outside of like court proceedings. Like it's
Right.
not going to be
or useful to
It
anyone
could be
other than the
enchanted like in
person
the room.
right
whose
yeah,
gavel it is.
right. But like, if you want to, go for it. But that's a you decision, and I'm gonna stand to the right of where you stand. To get blown back.
I'm gonna go outside. What if there's like a magical protector
Barrier?
system and it like shuts down and like we'd all be stuck in the room while she.
Are you
So
gonna
is
pick
it-
it up, Cal?
So is everybody going to go outside first?
I don't know, but I'm going outside of the room. If he's gonna touch it.
I'm kind of with hell, and
I think I'm committed to trying to grab it.
I'm gonna stay in the room, but I'm just not gonna be next to him.
I'm gonna go.
Or
I
at
think I'm
least-
gonna go in the hall with hell.
I might kind of be like
Go for it.
first. See what it does.
Okay, so he and I right
Yeah.
are outside.
Nom, what are you doing real quick?
Still big.
I think everybody should go
somebody.
outside.
Yeah.
just in
I'll
case.
go in the hall.
Because if there's
And
like,
like
Yeah.
one person in case you like it's just a magical
I'll
barrier
stay
bound
inside
she
with
can't
you.
do.
you'll just be across.
I
the
just
room,
want away
so
from
that
what-
it'll be
I have,
fun.
away from that
I
gavel.
have the ability to do
Yeah,
that.
with yeah.
That's me. I don't want near it.
Mm-mm.
I don't want. I don't
Until
want
it's proven to be safe, nobody wants around it.
conscience be damned.
I'd be more concerned about what the other
it's
ones
just
do.
for
If that's the
weapons.
only one that's
My blade
silent,
ward
that's
wouldn't
cool.
like keep
Well,
me from
here's the
getting
deal.
like pushed back with it.
Here's the deal. Miss
If
Not
he can
Present.
pick up the
I'm speaking to the air at the moment.
Yeah, you are. Speak to the air.
If I grab the one and nothing happens, then we might swipe all of them. You know,
But is that gonna be good for the justices?
They're used to this.
do I really care that much?
I don't know.
You,
Do
you,
what you're doing.
you were the
Do-
one that was all like, their justice system is corrupt. They're beating Leo up. I have to stay in jail.
Right.
to protect
Mr.
Leo, and now you're like, oh, is this good for their justice system?
Mr. Rogers' neighborhood can
Wishy-washy
fuck
much?
itself for all I care.
I'm not there. It can be your double-edged sword.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay.
so
you-
we gotta roll.
All right.
Rolling for.
Am
whatever
I
you
rolling
change
for something to
sides.
do this, or am I just? Is my character just doing this?
You're just doing this.
Oh, okay.
Are you poking it or are you trying to pick it up?
I considered poking it, but
Hey, Gavel.
I think it's just a full-on
You're
commitment.
just gonna go for it.
Okay, you pick it up.
Grab it by the handle.
Okay. Does it do anything?
What's gonna happen?
Okay, so nothing's happened to you now.
Right, so
Am
far
I
as
the
I
only
can
one that's
tell-
still in the room, right?
Yeah, I mean the others are like, they can all see you. They're just like standing outside
Okay.
the door.
Like peeking
So-
it.
What I think you should do is I'm gonna sass you. Be like, oh, Judge, don't say blah blah, and hit the gavel down. Say silence. Oh, Judge, you're a bad guy. Blah blah
Silence.
blah blah. Does it silence me or not?
It does not.
Blah blah.
You both immediately sit where you are.
Oh.
Your asses hit the ground.
Oh!
See, this is why I was like, everybody
Okay,
in the
so
room.
we're stuck in sitting.
Yep.
We can't move.
That's what happened.
Paralyzed.
Until
Done.
something happens. You're seated.
Which I thought you were taking the silence one.
He didn't
Right.
state which one he was going to take, so I picked for him basically.
Oh.
I said earlier that I was specifically after the silence one.
I didn't hear it, so it didn't happen.
Okay, but
Oh.
That's not my
okay,
fault.
wait. But this
Going.
does, stop. Everybody stop. This does give us the thing that there one makes you sit like you're
Yes.
stuck in place.
That's what happened to
Oh, this,
Leo.
okay, when he
No,
does
he,
he still
like,
have the gavel in his
sit.
hand?
Yes.
He like
Okay,
kind of
so-
collapsed.
They like banged it
He
down
didn't just like
way,
sit.
like on the side or something.
Yeah.
Remember that's how they
Yeah.
let Allison talk again, or not?
So
Allison,
if I do,
So can they move? They just they can like
Yeah,
move.
they're
They
just
just can't.
stuck in
They
sit.
were just
Right.
forcibly made
So
to
I
Can
sit.
you get up?
He
I
hit
hit
it
it
sideways.
sideways.
And you feel your body kind of like jerk and release that you can now move again.
All right. Start hitting all the other ones. You already know. Okay.
I'm going to the silence one.
Okay. I was like, we know what the silence rune is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to the silence one. I'm
Right,
going to
no.
take it.
What I'm saying. No, don't take anything. I want to know what the other ones do.
What
now
is-
that we've determined something's gonna happen, which is one.
I
No.
have the next key.
What is that? Just a
in my
room
hand.
to sit down?
No.
To
It's not a
force
box,
all of
it's
the
a
assembly
key.
to sit.
Okay. So one
Trust
is for
me, I'll
silence, one is
silence
for
me
sit in
forever.
place. All right.
How many are there?
There's
Five.
five.
Okay.
Cal,
Oh,
go
wait,
hit
there's
the
only
next
4
one.
people.
That's
No,
not
there's
silence.
I have no idea what to
Council members
say,
and the
so
fifth
Just
is the,
hit it.
the mayor.
Okay.
I guess we're just gonna hit it.
What happens now?
Can't tell immediately that anything has changed. It seems to be as it was.
Okay. Well, I
Well,
guess this is
whatever
fine.
it
And
is.
all of a
how's it
sudden, as
going in
Cal starts
there?
to speak, he's talking at this volume level and he can't stop himself.
Okay, so one makes you
I
loud.
undid that. Perfect.
One is
Got it.
one is for volume, like loud.
To make people be
It's
louder.
like a megaphone.
What? You
Right. What's the
They
next one?
do that so people can get louder and then they can just yell at them more. And then they can
Or
silence
so that
them.
they can talk over other people.
Mhm.
Oh,
If
you
it-
mean
if
the
it-
judge
The
gets
judge
out?
that
If the
hits,
courtroom
and then
gets
they can
unruly, they can.
hit the gavel
Yeah.
and be heard.
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Fourth one.
This is 3.
Three.
They already know what the silence one does.
Right. So one is silence, one is sit in place, and one is for the person that's holding it to get louder.
I have hit the 3rd.
Again, nothing immediately happens.
Okay.
Anything changing in there?
I don't know. It seems to
Hello?
be normal.
Okay, it's not voice activated.
It doesn't make your voice change, at least.
And everyone else. like,
I guess.
Try to move.
Cal, you look really ugly today.
When she says that, her whole body radiates kind of a light violet that only you technically can see.
Is this a truth gavel?
We're a lie gavel.
That's it.
Is she lying or
It's
telling
the
the
truth.
truth?
What does purple mean?
I don't
Do I
know.
look like shit?
You look like shit. I don't even remember.
I look really ugly.
Yeah, today. I don't know. Let's try something else.
Try a lie.
So it's either a truth
What
or a
time is
lie.
I don't remember what I was trying to do.
No, not meal time. Game time.
No one knows where the rock is. Find out. See what happens.
It's like 9 a.m.
9 a.m.
Find out.
9 a.m. Okay. It is 10:45 a.m.
Purple again.
Guess I was lying.
It's a truth or a lie detector.
Lie
Okay, so
detector.
let me say the truth. I am the best bard
Detector.
I know.
Those are kind of orange.
So it's like, okay. Okay.
Say your name is.
My name is Allison.
It is a bright, bright green.
Okay, so green is they're telling the truth, orange is iffy,
Yep.
and purple is that.
Right.
So it's for detecting truth.
But wait.
That's useful.
But wait. Can everybody see this?
No,
or
just
just
the
the
person holding
person
the gavel.
holding the gavel?
Just him.
Okay. Purple
So he
is
has
a
to tell us
lie.
that.
And
Yeah.
is he saying
Why
these colors as
why
he going?
would they have not used this
Right? That's a good
in the
question.
courtroom?
Maybe
when
they did. You don't know.
Or
Especially with
No,
the
You don't have
rest
to slam it to
Yeah.
make them.
Be able to tell the truth.
Just hold it.
and
Okay,
green
anyways.
is
Also,
truth.
you all weren't here for the start of the meeting, so you don't know if somebody.
Hit that to begin with.
Mhm.
Hit it at the
All
beginning.
right, let's last one.
Well, let's deactivate that for you.
You don't want to know if I'm telling the truth or not. Okay.
If we don't know what'll happen if you cross
Are you
the
sure you don't want to
streets.
keep that going so you
Cross
can
the
check
streets.
everyone else?
All right. Anyways,
Ghostbusters.
last
You
but
go
not
outside?
least.
Number 4.
Yeah.
No, this is five.
Was there five?
Well,
of them?
Well,
before
fine.
before we
Yeah,
hit the
no
last
silence.
one, since you've all figured out that this has not done anything crazy or violent or
Yeah, I
hurtful,
think we just swiped them all.
do you all choose to come back in?
No,
the
I'm
room,
staying
or
in
does
Nope.
anybody choose to come back
The
in?
last one's gonna be like a self-destruct sequence.
Nope.
They're like, no, they're not.
Staying
gonna
out.
get in.
I
We're
won't
good
come
in the
inside
hall.
until they bang
This
the
We're
door.
good. We're good until
But we
we
already
know
did
what they all do.
There's only
No, we've only done truth, sit,
Silence.
and
and silence. We knew. So this is 4.
No.
This
No,
is
Sit
yeah,
down.
live
Get louder.
because this is
Oh, get louder.
yeah, the silence, get loud or sit in place, get louder for the like the person holding it, and then detecting the truth.
Okay, so this
So
is
this
the last
is the
one.
last one.
And what do you think the last one would do if you know what those others do? Is their prediction?
Hit the gavel.
I don't know why is not present.
Why not?
The air just wants to know.
This one I go. Since I now know I don't have to smack them.
I don't know what's happening. Anything change in your viewpoint?
She got things going.
No, I know what happens. I'm just debating on how I can do this without everybody hearing, because not everyone can hear what
Paper.
this one does. So
You're gonna
Oh.
know what it is
She's gonna write it down and pass it to
Uh
him.
huh.
because they're all outside.
Right.
Y'all don't get to.
But we're looking in the
Depending on if we
doorway.
fit this one, I know what the damn fuck.
hold on.
After, calm down.
Oh, yeah, one thing.
It's more of a we are overly cautious.
You like the guards know we're probably still in here. What's her face and Leo know we're the last people in here.
Yeah,
They're gonna know we stole
I think
So
he just
not
got
a
it.
great
He didn't
idea.
have it before.
it.
26 bucks.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So what's happening?
Oh. Okay.
Do you wanna tell me what happened with that gavel?
Nothing that I can tell. I've smacked it and
Okay, I'm gonna smack it then.
You just let her read that paper?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Give me a second.
She's in trouble.
Now you've done it.
She
You
is
can
in
see his-
trouble.
Alright.
She's writing something.
No, I
Writing
know, I know,
something.
I know. I'm trying to.
I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Hey, 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 hey.
Do you think you wanna unsmack it?
I got it.
I does yet.
Give me 1 second.
Does. But as
Yeah.
fast as he unsmacked that thing after trying apple.
I don't care. I was already purple. Just didn't know it. Oh, he was.
What you hear in your what you hear is that kind of whispered knowledge.
She undid it too.
Can anybody tell what's going on in there with them?
I can't.
My
A sidebar.
agreed. But my thought is I'm not going to shout out what has happened.
So
So that's why I didn't.
let's just have a sidebar.
We will. Yes.
Let's sidebar now.
Oh,
Because we're the only ones in the room. The others have not come in.
Oh, okay.
They don't know what's happening. So you and I just
Can whisper it.
Do we shove them out the door?
If you four don't mind.
That's what I was thinking.
Or five.
Five. Because Serena's definitely leaving. Nick's not here anyway.
ready.
Feel free to get up, go to the bathroom, blah blah. We're gonna be done for the day as soon as these two are done.
I have enough. I don't have to keep track of it.
We'll be done
Up
for
to
the
death.
day when these two are done talking about this.
There's no more jail stuff.
Yeah.
Not for this session.
I was hoping.
But make sure
Pretty
to
big.
don't go too far away so we can discuss about next dates before anybody leaves. Or we play games or blah blah blah. So
There is.
Interesting.
Oh, it's a bridge. Bridge collapsed.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay.
My person.
Trying to feel like.
like the one time I get to watch, I can't hear anything else. That was fine.
Thanks, you anyway, so.
They were closed.
So what I'm getting from this is that we got told secrets
About each
to
other.
other.
Yeah. I didn't shout it out. I said no because I didn't want to just. In case one of them was able to hear something. Because that was unexpected.
So I just figured we'd change papers.
Agreed.
And we could just see what our secrets
Do we
were.
need to say them out loud though? Okay. So she learned about me
Okay.
that I tried to save my mother from
Your
my distant abusive father, and she died.
And you learned about me that Allison's ex-boyfriend dumped her for her boss,
Yeah.
which is like not part of the reason I ended up here.
It is part of the reason you're not here?
Yeah, as we like to say, I was in the Ren Fair where I was dressed in costume for here, and I saw them and ran away and got ported.
And
Yeah. And I'm assuming this is why you're trying to find whatever to get justice for your mother and or have something happen to your father.
Yeah, or at least some form of. I don't know what the word would be.
Resolution.
Yeah.
Okay. So, one gavel tells secrets.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Now, here's a question for the two of us. Is this... How are we going to hold this information on each other? Just keep it to ourselves?
I mean, mine isn't, like, detrimental to me, but it's not something I, like, want people to really know.
Well, I have no interest in, like, say, trying to hold it over your head or anything.
I mean, it's not so...
Right.
Whatever that I, like, it's not like you could blackmail with me. I'd tell somebody this before I'd let you blackmail me with it, type of thing.
Right.
But I think out of courtesy, unless we want it revealed to the group, you don't.
Agreed.
Okay. So
We'll just
you
keep
keep yours and I'll keep mine.
We'll just let these remain.
And we'll just tell them that the one gavel tells the secrets.
Uh-huh.
So.
Agreed.
Is that why you asked? Because if it told secrets, he would know secrets from everyone? And so now he just knows a secret from me and I just know a secret. Okay.
Because everybody else is outside.
Yeah, not in the room.
This could be a dangerous tool.
all of them are dangerous for different
In
reasons.
for different reasons, yeah.
But
I really love the sit down and shut up in case of Nick stuff. Just saying.
I know. I don't think we should take them because I think it's very
They're gonna
obvious that
know.
it's us. But I think knowing this is helpful.
We can
In
come back and
regards to
swipe
how
the
the-
instant we're gonna leave.
I just think knowing this is helpful. But okay, I guess let's go join up with our friends and go back to the Bengal sheep and
I'm trying to picture that.
and hang out there for the day because I don't think we're gonna get Nyx out today, and I think she needs to kind of cool off for a bit. So we'll.
I'm
I mean-
getting multiple personality vibes out of her.
I don't know. She's really thinks she was determined to save Leo, and I'm like, you're not helping him in jail, and definitely true now. So, all right, let's just go join the group and go back to.
The sad part is I really went out today with a mission of I'm gonna fix that relationship, and now never mind.
All right, we're joining
Welcome
friends
back.
outside the room.
Yep, welcome back.
They come back into the room.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. They didn't specifically say anything to you all. They just put the gavel back down and walked your way.
Walk this way.
Mhm.
We think we should just head back to the Bengal sheep.
Mhm.
We think Nyx needs to cool off for a little bit. So just let her cool her heels in jail by herself.
Okay, so but you're taking 4?
We're not taking any.
Yeah, we're not taking any.
They put them all back. They're not being
Oh,
little
that's
thieving.
so funny to me. Someone was so insistent on taking the key to Dick.
Yeah, kind of convinced him that it's not the key to Nyx if everybody knows you took it.
Yeah,
Especially
I
since you're
can't
all
escape
staying in
that
town.
logic. But we're the only ones in here. They're gonna know where they went.
So we don't want anybody else in jail. We don't nix things. Nick things.
Next
Nix
thing.
the Nyx things. But
Oh
unless
gosh, is
anybody
she a
else
verb
has
now?
the opinion that we should try and talk to Nyx, I think we should just let her sit for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Okay.
Anybody have an opinion?
No.
No.
Nope,
No
in agreement.
opinions around the
So let's give her overnight and check on her in the morning and see if she will.
Before he came to this fucking town. But nobody wanted to do that. I was like, let her stay in jail. Let her reap the consequences of her actions. No. Now you guys want to do that. All suddenly, magically, after you touch the magical gavel,
That's what all
Okay.
magical gavels.
Let's leave her in
I'm
jail
not saying
overnight
this, I'm
since she
just
seemed
saying.
insistent to stay there.
She did plead guilty.
Who's hemming us?
While you all are having a little powwow, kind of all clustered up, someone clears their throat behind you, and you turn around to see Captain Guilford and Nick standing at the door.
oh god, let Nyx out just 'cause
Hello,
she's
Captain.
There goes that plan.
reaping the consequences of her
Hello.
actions. Put some yellow snow on them.
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
What's happening?
So I missed it. Is this
There's
the actual
already
captain?
someone in our special
Yeah.
accommodations at the moment. We felt that the young lady's offense was not so terrible. She has already paid her fine
Okay.
and has written an apology of sorts to
Oh, written apology says she
Captain. So
probably would be more sincere than a.
So you're releasing her to our custody.
correct.
Oh, our good. Now she's in our.
Well, she is the biggest troublemaker. She is the thief.
Welcome back, Nyx.
Hi.
Take some naps. Hopefully
genius, honey.
there'll be room in the.
I'm ready to move on. If you guys are, wherever you want to go.
Oh, are you ready to leave the town?
Wherever you need
You're not
to go.
concerned about Leo and all this this stuff going on?
Wherever you need to go.
We need to worry about ourselves.
Well, you
Just
want me
check.
too? So very unconcerned with everything
So,
now.
what time of day is it now?
Like 9:30, 10, and
So we spent an hour
So-
discussing all this.
Because she flips on a dime.
She's got.
Everyone, it's mid morning. Should we maybe see about
Never have
eating
help.
and then heading out of town towards the direction we need to be going?
Yes.
We're just gonna leave town.
I just
She got frosted.
is Captain still standing here as he walked away?
He walked back into the.
Okay. This feels to me like
You do for me.
trying to get us.
Oops.
Like they don't
And
want
add
us
your
to-
perception.
Like we don't, like they don't want us getting involved. This feels like, oh, if we hand her back, suddenly he's okay with giving her back. And
Isn't
they're
her
expecting-
perception right
This
here?
is Captain Guilford, not
said-
Captain Rogers.
Right.
You said
This is the actual captain of the guard.
Giving him her back earlier. She just
you
won't
said
do
perception?
what
Yes.
they asked,
Okay,
and
4.
he
So
has now.
Okay.
Thanks.
Eleven?
I forgot that I've got
You
that
know,
in
I'm
front
gonna
of me.
steal one of these from you, and I'm gonna use it for my personal
20.
knowledge.
I got 21.
Okay. As you're kind of looking around, letting them decide what your next actions are, whether or not you are moving on or whatever, you do see that there's a building across the street, and tied to one of the posts is a red ribbon.
Oh, freaking shit! Actually, can we go ahead and go to sleep? I need to, I actually need to ponder some stuff. There's a lot
No,
for
we
me to
can
think
leave
on.
town.
You wanted to leave town just a minute ago. What
Fine.
changed, Nick?
Yeah.
How about you guys go forward, and I will meet you.
Hold on.
Because I think
No.
No,
I
no,
have
no.
more-
We
No.
played that game before.
There's a bit of a
Hold on.
moment.
I have a question. He went inside. Captain Guilford, right?
Yeah, he went back to his office.
This is in the building.
In the building.
Yeah.
What?
And we went
Where's the
outside.
Inside for the truth gavel, real quick.
As I look at Allie, I go, Allie, I really
Bitch on her.
really could use the time here
Go
to
for it.
think a little bit more on my actions and fix my mistakes.
Yeah, but I think it's probably best for all of us if we stick
But my
together.
friend Maggie might be actually coming through here, so I should double check.
Who the hell's Maggie?
I know this. Maggie is.
Not everybody knows who Maggie is.
Oh, never mind.
That's why I'm like, who the hell's Maggie?
That's the whole point.
I just have to know.
Do you really think only you and Maggie can do it together?
Can I get into that room? Into the
Stay
cab
here if you would
It's
like,
slow.
but it would be a
without
good
being seen
idea to
or being
stay one
noticed or
night.
anybody caring?
There's
your
nobody
stealth
in that
in that?
room right now.
There's nobody in the room right now. I'm running back inside real quick. Everybody keep her just corralled.
What are you doing?
So I run back inside, then I come back out, and I'm holding
A gavel.
a gavel.
Which one did you steal?
He'll tell you what.
All I'm going to say is I'm going to say it to you. The last one.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking shit! Am I the shit?
Theoretically, all of us are worried.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I see the one on this gavel. Are you sure you picked up the right one?
I know the one. I know where it was. So unless somebody fucked me up and moved it around, then we're gonna have trouble. Is it the one from the last
No, I'm asking you.
Perception.
If you chose the right
Perception.
gavel,
Do a perception check
if
to look it
you
over.
are choosing the right gavel.
Hold on.
one?
Somebody dropped that.
Your legs.
Yes,
Okay. It's okay, but you said the last gavel, so I'm just making
Too
sure
dark under there.
that's the actual gavel you want. There's nothing to choose gavel.
That was the last one that y'all picked up.
Can I roll and see if I know this rune?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what she's saying. She's talking about the lie detector one.
She wants the line.
Oh.
Or the last
not
one.
the last one you picked up. The last
Yeah.
one is the one we don't know anything about.
That's
Can I see
because
if
you
I know
told
this
me the
rune?
truth gavel. and
Because
was
I
like,
know language.
That's what I want
I
to.
put the gavel in my pocket.
Yes.
Okay.
You put the gavel in your pocket?
Oh,
was
fuck,
trying
it's an
to.
8.
Wait,
Fuck,
which
it's an
one?
8. I was trying to hide the rune because she was trying to decipher the rune.
Okay. You are aware that it's obviously magically enhanced.
Which I knew from earlier.
Okay.
Based on
So,
what
confirm.
you can see of the rune, it has, sorry, the 3 runes that are on that particular gavel. one of them says something about
Because I reveal
truth.
something about myself. Or
That's all you know.
Okay.
So you stole the truth gavel.
I heard the word secret stuff like
Serena.
God damn, why can't I spell truth?
That is what you want.
It's not
Okay,
T-H.
if that's what you
TRU.
want, I just want to make sure you
Oh my gosh, she
taking out
knows
the gavel.
something
I kept
she
doing
should
T-H.
know.
So are you picking the lie detector or the last
The
one?
last one.
The last one.
That's
Okay.
the one I wanted. And I want.
No,
Please.
just do what you're doing. What
No,
are you
I
gonna
don't
do?
want to.
I only know
What
the
I
truth.
want everybody to do, I want all of you guys to step inside and close the door.
Me?
Not
No,
you.
not you.
Oh shit.
It's you and him together.
You don't actually have to leave the room, but
I'll stay
No,
with
just
you.
leave the room.
no, you don't actually have
Yeah.
to leave the room.
You don't have to actually leave this time.
But
You already
you get
have
what I'm at.
You already have it on me, so I'll stay with her since you can't leave. Will you get something else?
No,
I'm so
I mean, I'm
confused on
willing
which
to
one
risk
they
it.
I'm
stole.
willing to risk it.
They
That's on
stole
you.
the
Secret
last
one?
one, the secret
That's
one
on
that
you.
we don't know, right?
Okay, but not the
Yes.
truth one?
So
Not the
you-
truth one. The
Not the
secret
lie
one.
detector.
Kyle stole the secret.
you.
Yeah, the secret.
I am
gavel we
going
don't
to.
know.
So everybody else has gone inside, right?
Yeah.
If that's what they
If
choose.
they
Yeah.
I'm
choose
gonna
to
say
do
yes.
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 You stay.
I got him to physically leave and got totally good, and that was the
Okay. And you went
This is
inside
gonna
too.
change a few things.
What?
Did
I
you
went
go
inside.
inside?
Are you
inside
coming
with
out
us.
with us?
Yeah.
Or coming in with us?
Yeah. She asked us
Okay.
to go inside, and we
Okay.
said yes.
I am going to hit this gavel. It is Nix, myself, and Allie that are present.
That's fine. I don't think
Mm-mm.
So we left the room.
Just need a minute. I was not prepared for us to go down this line of questioning today.
Yes.
And now continue.
Me either. I used my whole page.
It's like I wrote a lot today, guys.
I wasn't prepared to go to a new page.
Just use the margin.
She will.
I know.
She's
That's
not-
what I'm trying to do.
She's not trusted.
No,
I
there's
mean,
a reason
being
I'm
a
not
thief.
trusted. And I can't let you guys trust me. I can't let you
Yeah.
trust me.
You're not supposed to tell us that.
You already didn't trust her.
Yeah, I think we've already figured that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the only person who
Didn't
didn't
trust
know
her.
that you guys,
I already
that
got
I'm
it from
forcing the
previously.
issue. He might have seen it a little bit before, but for sure it has been known with the time you came back.
Don't look at
So-
this. This one goes down to Crystal.
Because I swear
This
she
one goes
stole a
down
cloak
to-
and stuff.
to
Crystal.
Paul.
Where do I get one?
Paul.
Why am I thinking of
You're,
cloak?
you're out there with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I didn't. I'm not the one holding the gavel.
Yeah, I'm the one that should get the info. One on her, one on her.
Mm-mm.
Right?
Yeah, I guess that's true. Crystal's passed that.
I was like, I'm not hitting the gavel. I was willing to risk him knowing something else about me just to. Sorry,
You're
Nick's in
fine.
place,
Let me
'cause,
double
she's not
check.
gonna just stand there.
Just to keep Nix in place.
Okay, actually switch me to the one that you got.
Okay, I'll give it.
No, wait, actually, no. Go ahead, keep that one.
Oh, snap.
Keep that
Hold
one.
it.
Yep.
Hold it.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because you're absolutely right. It only shows it to the person who got the gavel. So
Would have been fun if it would have been all, but no, it's okay. Save your brain.
I made it more simpler and then tried to make it more complicated. So good job, Wayne.
Step back.
Good job.
back, Dan, step
I might just be kept in being told things. It did for the DM's sake, okay?
Delete, please.
I've turned it off.
The DM's gonna kill you just because you know too much.
Well,
She promised not
She's
to
the
level
DM.
5.
She won. So what, pray tell, proof did you read on me?
how do you know it's on you? I'm also in the room.
Yeah, means both of us.
Does it?
I only got one.
The gavel says truth. What did you hear?
No, that's damn it. Okay, hold on.
Poor Reach.
Because it just kind of whispered something. We were all
Like a little behind.
in the room. The first thing. It doesn't mean you get
Yeah.
it on everybody.
That is true. She
We'll
doesn't
stick
have
it
it.
in my
Depends on what
dice.
I know. It all depends on what she said.
The DM's
Dice
writing
is
something, so you don't know.
The dice type is used.
I don't know what you're gonna learn besides what you already did.
I wanted to see time.
Meh, almost.
You're yellow on the inside.
Ooh, okay.
Yellow well.
Oh no.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
Fair.
So yours.
Oh,
So there's gift. I got the fidget toys and I got those for everyone. So
what are we doing with shards?
whether you would have been here or
Those
not,
are
you
your
would've still
tears
gotten
of Serona. Here's the goddess there
Let's
for
see.
healing.
Who's scared of balloons?
Okay, can that.
Why did put it in a vice with my bag?
You can basically cash that in, and it like will keep you alive or heal you.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
I was like, we never got our stone.
You're not
Like,
on this.
what's in
I
here?
just tell me what you got on.
There. Don't let me forget it's in there. Safekeeping.
Oh,
I know I stuck mine in with my bag.
So are we done or we keep going?
Well, we're in the middle of this scene, technically.
Okay.
Sorry.
Don't want to put my
No.
notebook away if we're going to keep writing.
We want to probably put all our people back in that hut, right?
It was a really yes, but
We're still in the scene.
Yep.
No right.
That's a shame. You did all this forest.
I know.
Are we gonna
Tell me
Didn't
about
even
it.
use it.
I
Never
know.
got back to it because
It's okay. There was a bridge collapse.
The river got rerouted.
Well, I keep destroying the river.
You
It's
know,
okay.
want to tell her?
Next time.
Do you want to tell her when I'm here?
I'm going to
Oh,
take a
tell her
picture of my
everyone's here?
perfectly placed pond.
Or do you not want to tell her at all? That's a you decision. You and I made a mutual agreement. to
Oh,
tell her
I guess
what
I
we
should
found
move this
out.
over here and put this.
Hey, Nix,
one
you
right
wanna
here.
Nix
six.
stay in
you.
it since this is about you?
Okay.
Yeah, they're talking about
Oh
it.
no.
Goodbye.
And ask him what truth he got on him, and he has to decide what he's doing with that.
Okay, so that I've asked about the truth, but we're going back to that. It's like rewind and now we're fast forwarded. Okay.
Yep. Yep. Really?
We-
Okay. I want you to establish: is I staying here with and hearing this, or are you inviting everybody else out, or are you just going to talk
No.
to her and you want me to leave?
What I'm. That's true. You're the only one here.
Right. Just want to remind her, even though
If
I'm
you're actually
sitting
gonna
here.
say her truth out loud, then the rest of us actually need to physically leave the room.
That's true.
Hence me asking when I did when they were not out here.
That's up to you. That's what I'm just.
It's a
That's what
you.
I'm trying to
We
establish
should-
before you say things out loud. Actually knowing knowledge of what it is. Like, do you want? Like, I'm here technically with you. Do you want to say it out loud where I know it, or do you want everybody to know it, or do you just want to talk to Nix and I can leave?
How chaotic do I want to
That's up to
be?
you.
You're always chaotic.
Yeah, about 10 seconds.
You and I need to have a discussion.
Trademark.
Okay. What kind of discussion?
I say you're
I'll
the
leave.
baptism.
Yeah. Well, you guys.
No, they're
Yeah,
already
but-
out. I'll follow.
How about we take a
Well,
walk
I know, but
and
if I'm
they
going to
can
talk
go?
about no, because we have to be in.
It's got
Camera.
camera.
No, that's what I mean. They
They would have to leave the room.
we
Yeah,
are
we have
going
to
for
leave,
a
yeah.
walk. Like you and I went for a
Is
walk.
this going to be the last scene?
Very last. I promise, guys. I'm so sorry.
You guys are getting up. You guys are free. Okay?
He's got work out.
We're free till it's over.
The two of you want to come closer to the mic.
There's a lot of
about you?
individual
You
conversations.
move over here.
I'm going
This session, yeah.
No, you move over one. I'm going over there.
Okay, fine. Why do I have to be by the camera?
At least I'm not making you.
I'm keeping
face
my
it.
back to it.
Yeah.
Not making you face it.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it?
You and I are not exactly on the best of terms, are we?
We haven't been.
And I'm sorry. I will admit, I'm sorry I did that. Because of what should be a mutual respect. But you were giving nothing.
I can't.
Well, you have.
Yeah, by a gavel. It's
Mhm.
not exactly a choice.
hmm So, what I've learned is that you were sent specifically to keep me and Hell safe.
Oh, frick, the queen's gonna blow.
And there's information. Okay, so the queen sent you. Why? This is already out. You might as well say
Let's
it.
just say when I threw the necklace back at her, she allowed me to have a choice, and I chose you.
But why?
You actually were standing for good. Did you stand up for the boy, or did you want to walk away? In the past, did you stand up, or did you walk away?
I stood up.
So why not?
So why? I'm just gonna call it out this way. Why the chaos? I
Things
had them, and I'm gonna say this in this situation,
Mhm.
today's situation with, yes, I had them done. They had agreed to continue moving on. You continually opened your mouth and ruined it.
That kid needed help, and I didn't need to go with you guys to
What
pick
did
up
you do to
some
help him?
herbs.
From prison, what did you do to help him? He's got out on his own free. You're the one that was still stuck.
Might actually have more objects than you know hidden away. Notice the grin? Can't say anymore because if other ears hear, I will have to kill them, and I don't like it to do that. I'm not that person.
Pretty sure,
Just let
you know,
it go. Yes, the queen sent.
here's the problem.
Fucking gavel.
Here's the problem.
Hmm.
I've been trying to get information out of you for a while, and you have. You know,
Go put the gavel back. What else do you need?
when someone has. Okay.
So now,
So-
what's the truth?
So who is Maggie?
What did the truth tell you?
That you have a separate persona?
And what does that tell you?
Does this just come out? You can't help it?
More like it is a safety net for those around. Only one of you already knows enough, and I don't think any others should be in trouble. And the queen knows too much as it is. And it's more because she's a queen.
She's entitled to know.
Exactly. I stole her necklace and she gave me choices. I tell her and I keep you safe for her. Other options. The point is
So I'm being babysat.
not babysat. There's a difference between babysat, where she's asking me to keep you safe and no scratch can touch you, and keep you safe as in I watch over you from other people like me. Nighty was
So you
more
were
of a
watching over me when you hid behind a wall and made potions, huh?
could I do anything else with that? She took my voice. I was blowing flames at her. None of you were doing it, so I walked away. And I think Nighty took care of that. Plenty. And then he didn't even choose to jump in before that. I don't know. The point is, you had it handled, they had it handled, and I couldn't do anything else.
How'd she get it?
She stole all your.
I am a bit wondering now whether I get to tell the truth for you.
Go for it.
Or are you going to tell the truth for me? Why does it matter so much that you know every detail that the queen needs to know? Will you tell me, or do I have to gavel for you?
What do you mean? No.
Say it. Why do
Say
you?
what?
Why do you need to know?
Because you appeared out of nowhere. You have caused mistrust at every turn. Literally.
Ask me
No,
again
no,
why.
literally every turn. And you have given up nothing. Hence why we need to know. I need to know. Turns out I was right.
How much do I reveal?
It's your choice.
This is where that.
This is where playing.
Do you know why I really went to jail?
Have we talked about that you have told me nothing? Of course I don't know why you went to jail.
You haven't noticed a change in between me starting and starting the trouble, as you say, or me suddenly being so helpful. Maybe not telling you every
Now
detail.
Now
but
I know
I've
you
been
have this
helpful.
helper persona. That makes make a little more sense.
The helper persona. You didn't say that before.
I did. I read it right up.
You
Well,
didn't. You didn't. The point of Maggie is to help those who need help, like the boy that you guys almost walked away from that was beaten to a pulp as he was running past us.
Okay.
And
But I
we're
still
supposed to be, and I say we very loosely because yes, I've been keeping myself at a distance, but you all usually would help, but instead you're focused on a one mission goal on this trip, and I won't let it happen. Your guild is
Well,
a guild to help
then-
others.
then
That's what you said, yes?
let me speak. If that's the goal, then why did you do nothing?
I did.
What
I-
did you do?
What do I do
You were
best?
locked up behind a prison cell,
And what did I do
and
while
the
you
kid
were in prison?
and the kid walked. What did you do to help the kid?
What did you do while you were in prison? Did you just sit there? I don't just sit there. I always have a reason.
You really just sat there.
I really did just sit there.
Hmm.
I waited.
Well, while you were in jail, I stole a coin and let somebody else out. Remember that?
Mhm.
Did I mean to leave you in there? No, not personally you necessarily. I thought actually it would be easier to take care of you because, I mean, she had garb like someone higher up. So I thought the queen might have given some kind of pass, and I thought she would have had higher connections. So I thought you were going to get out sooner, whoever you were. So again, yes, that was a choice I made. And the choice of me going to jail to help him. I did help him. I steal. What do you think I stole? Don't say it aloud.
Wait.
And how do you think I do my best work?
Wait.
Now it's my truth.
Hmm?
What can I say? You're looking for your aunt to find out who his real family is. Your real family, as in you're not a royal? Were you an adopted? That would explain why you are a favorite.
Shall we agree we have mutual secrets to keep?
And they are mutually beneficial to keep for a reason. For safety.
Not blackmail.
No reason. My truth is my truth. But
love
I
how
will
we're
tell
pretending
you,
like these thoughts are actual things we can trade.
I am telling you now that if I find out that my truth that you have read slips, it is going to be bad for the guild. Hence why I won't let my name be a part of it past Nyx. And I have more names than that. And only one of you know, and I am telling you, that person knows how deeply important it is to keep it silent.
Why?
Because I have more people after me than your queen that you're a favorite for. And that's where we will leave you to keep that in mind and to let you think on that. As I have thought about how I am going to continue with this guild because I am having difficulties with the fact that I've never worked with a group. And yet somehow I'm meshing with
Let's
yours.
say that's obvious.
Your group is very oddly attachable. And I like making you mad. It makes me feel like I'm doing my job. So, at times, yes, you will.
He snatches the
I
gavel
let him
back from her.
I don't intend to use it on you again. I
Put it
intend to put it away.
back
Mm-hmm.
because there's more to that gavel than you know.
If that's the case.
And I would be careful about the truths you get from things like that. Sometimes those truths come out of that gavel for its own purposes. Magical objects have a way of being manipulative.
And you. I say the conversation ends there.
Do I walk away? I walk away first.
You walk away first? Go ahead. Do me a favor. Go ahead and
Okay.
do that for a second.
And I walk away looking sideways at that ribbon so I can look at where it's at. So can you give me the location?
You said it's on a tree, right?
It's on the house.
On the
It's on
house.
a building. As you got closer, as you're like fully turned, you have a better view on it. Because you all have walked quite a ways away at this point, and it's obviously the biggest house in town that you've ever seen. So it kind of pretty much tells you that that's the mayor's house.
Why would the mayor have it? The fact that my name got that far is wrong. Okay. And I will let you have the numbers.
Thank you.
Sound would be more torn.
I'm going to bring them back in. Is my plan. I intend to bring them back in, and I cross like I am returning into there to put the gavel back. Right. But as the door closes behind me between them, the gavel
You're gonna steal it?
goes in my pocket.
Okay. Say, as your DM, I just want to caution you that these statements that y'all made earlier are valid for concerns.
Depends how long it takes, I suppose, for those repercussions to come back. Because as soon as we
There's someone still in the jail. They told you that they had someone in like special custody.
Mhm.
So they hold arraignments like every day.
So if we leave,
Depends on if you guys can get this settled within the next session.
get this up.
Find out what's going on, get things handled. If,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
we have
guys
a
choose to
ribbon.
do that route.
We have a ribbon to handle. Wait. Okay, then I will change that statement. I will put it back for now. So, okay.
Feel free to take it when you leave the town, though. Like whatever.
Well, that's what I'm trying to get. I want to get away with this. When we leave, I have it in the.
Gotcha.
That is what I'm after.
I mean, people are gonna know because of.
But if we, yeah, right. Well,
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Kara, I know
we
doesn't
should
watch
tell
this.
them not to watch the end.
Okay. I can't guarantee that they'll do that.
That's true. I'll go get them, and then we'll finish up the.
Yep.
The finale will come together, and.
Yep.
Okay. Returns.
Okay.
There's big talk of getting rid of AMR.
Really?
All right. So the doors open, and Vix comes in to all of you in something of a dramatic fashion. And not too long after that, Cal walks in behind her to go put the gavel back.
I'm placing it back. Good job. Where it came from. Crying.
Not making there.
I have a lot to think on.
Okay.
Ooh, but you're staying.
And we're gonna end the session here today. We'll find out what they do after leaving.
Hey, I was gonna go get the gavel. Just to be annoying to you.
Go for it.
No, I'm not. I'm just
Bear in mind, we have a lot to finish here, so.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on if you had
Mine blood.
availability. Yes.
Already
We-
called the day.
You want to stop the thing?
We'll find that.
I said-
Okay. We'll see
We
you all the
wait.
next
Do you want me
time.
to stop this?
Yes.
Just hit the
Peace.
end on the scenes.
Bye bye.
Wait. Are we there? We discussed it while we were.